as who was the guy who was the TV pitchman?
Billy Mays.
Zombie Billy Mays, he calls himself.
Zombie Billy Mays. So he was yelling out infomercials all weekend to nobody in particular. Now he has no voice.
Great.
But I mean, like
stupid.
NASCAR, just let people like what they like.
Trevor, I'm not saying people can't like NASCAR. It's different when one of the guys who works with me is getting himself into some kind of weird, angry situation. Of course I'm going to say something to him. He needs some help. He needs to talk to somebody.
I guess.
What the hell would you? What kind of man wouldn't say that to a guy you like?
Howard thinks he could be a much happier person.
Fuck that! I don't want to see him get arrested.
Right.
Well, that too.
He could wind up in trouble.
He's going to beat somebody up because the Philadelphia Phillies don't win a stupid baseball game. I can't stand that baseball.
Or get beat up, you know? I mean, he's not the biggest guy in the world.
Yeah, I don't know where he even gets
Football,
off being that brave, because he's kind of slight.
Yeah, he's going to get his ass kicked.
And that's like I got into a fight with a guy out at USC when we played him out there. They're a bunch of fucks.
All right, Trevor, thank you.
All right, thanks, dude.
I don't understand why I would say something to a guy he's in trouble.
Leave him alone.
I went to a Mets game with Will. And,
your voice ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's a little hoarse, but...
No.
It got better. It was bad this morning.
Yeah.
No.
It's getting a little better. But I went to a Mets game with Will, and I thought we were going to get the shit beat out of us.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, I don't think this has got anything to do with his pressure right now, quite honestly. I mean, he's got a history of blowing up at games.
Well, what do you think of my whole cancer theory?
No, I think you're right about that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, so everyone acts like it's so shameful to go talk to someone.
No, that's a major thing in your life. I mean, you're almost possibly going to die. You've got a death sentence.
You think it would be mandatory at that age when, you have to go through stuff like that you'd be getting counseling.
It is fun to go with him, though, because he makes an ass out of himself. No. But we should maybe send Howard TV with him to a game.
Maybe he thinks he's got like a personality when he gets drunk. That's his personality, angry guy.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. If you're a guy, it's fun to hang out with him at a game.
All right. Thank you. What were you following? Billy Mays?
That guy that yells, he goes, "Hi, I'm Billy Mays, here for, Mighty Mendit."
So you went to the party. What did you say?
Well, I don't want to blow this microphone out, but I'd yell as loud as I could and say, "Hi, I'm Billy Mays, here for 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄." And I just yelled out real loud, and it'd make people laugh.
Why would you do this? What is this?
Las Vegas.
You went all the way to Vegas for Halloween?
Yeah.
Was it an appearance?
Yeah, I had an appearance,
all right.
too.
Well, then I understand.
All right, you're still wearing your orange and black watch. When do you get rid of the Halloween stuff?
I got to take it down this week. It's going to be a sad thing.
The correct answer is when you're 8 years old. That's when you get rid of the Halloween stuff.
Thank you. What is it, Gary?
No, we were just saying it here. For a guy obsessed with Halloween, you think he spent all year, he could have come up with a more original outfit. There was probably 10 Billy Mazes at every party.
Wow.
I was the only one I saw in Vegas. But Chris from Howard TV did a really good Billy Mays this year, too. What were you for Halloween, Howard?
Oh, please. I'm fucking 55 years old. I stopped going to Halloween when I was 12.
You were a Hooters girl a couple years ago.
Yeah, because Ross had a party, and I went to that shit party. I hated
Ross is a big Halloween guy, too. He, floats under the radar, but he loves Halloween.
So Halloween was Saturday night?
Yeah.
I pretended to be a guy getting a blowjob. What do you think of that?
Nice.
That's a cool costume.
That's right.
I heard Ross was going to several parties, and he started his night at midnight.
On a bus.
I heard something creepy about Ross.
Wow.
I always went to his Halloween party because he made such a big deal about it. He used to have it over at a bar.
Yeah, I've been there once. It was a blast.
Someone told me he made money on it.
I don't doubt it.
He was making money off of us.
Oh, my God.
I heard this. I'm not kidding you.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you have to pay for drinks at those parties?
Yeah, it wasn't an open bar. He'd have a party, but you had a bar, and I heard he was getting a piece of the bar.
Wow.
Could be true. I don't know.
Gary, did you hear anything about that?
No, I'm sort of shocked. It's the first I've ever heard it. I knew he threw the parties, and I knew it was a cash bar, but I never heard he was getting a piece of it.
He got a piece, I think. I mean, I don't want to disparage the guy if he didn't. But
I always thought it was odd that he kept claiming he was throwing a party, but then people were hit up for money for drinks.
Well, remember he used to walk around at the party. He walked around with those drink tickets,
right?
Like you could get a free drink. What's he doing with
That's Howard. I went to that party. He was handing out the drink tickets.
Right.
That's usually when you go to a place and, you pay a couple, they give you a certain amount, and then the rest you have to pay. And I went back to him and asked him for more drink tickets. He's like, dude, you got to pay for drinks.
Right.
That cocksucker probably made money off everybody.
Yeah, he should have dressed as a cash register.
I should have dressed as Ross Zapin and went at the end of the
Isn't that screwy?
What a fucking scumbag.
Well, we don't know for sure. Again, it's a rumor.
It's Ross Zapin. We know for sure. Trust me. For Christ's sake.
Why do you say
You don't
that?
need Columbo to figure this shit out.
Why do you
don't
say
know
that?
Why are you so certain?
Oh, Ross Zapin? Yeah, the guy is the Mother Teresa of Sirius. Please. I mean,
What does that mean?
What's going on there?
he's a wheeler and dealer. He's a schmoozer. I mean, look at him. What was he? He worked for Geffen Records, right?
Right.
He was a big deal over there.
Right.
No, it's the
This
same
guy-
exact thing.
Ross Zapin has an ability, a tremendous ability to put himself in profitable situations. He's a wheeler and dealer. I mean, one thing has nothing to do with the next. How is the fucking guy from Geffen Records, who's responsible for putting bands together, now the guy who's supposed to be promoting Sirius, putting banners out and selling radios? It doesn't.
Well, it's promotion.
He doesn't. He didn't
It's the same kind of work. Really.
You hate Ross, right? I heard you don't like him.
Really? He doesn't like Ross?
Nah.
Ross is okay. He's a little pompous. He's a little arrogant. He's a little douchey. You know, that's him. I mean, I personally don't see.
Do you think it's weird that I'm friendly with him?
Yes.
In other
And I'm
words,
not
I don't
jealous.
understand.
But I think
clearly not.
Howard, you have a tremendous amount of dignity, and I don't see you hanging out with people like that. And I'm
Ross
not
has
putting
no
him down.
dignity?
Well, you have my ear. What are you saying?
What's so dignified about Ross?
Listen, the guy doesn't necessarily have a sparkling track record.
With what?
Oh, I don't want
What does
to
he
get
do?
into it. But there were a few incidents that, I mean, I don't even look. I like the guy. I don't want to put him down, but please, I mean, he's, like I said, he's not the Pope around here, you know, the guy. But I just don't see how, you know, you hang out with a guy like Ross Zapin.
You
You don't like that? How are ya?
You don't like how I am when he goes, how
Who
are
doesn't
ya?
like that? It behooves me.
Right.
It behooves you?
Yeah.
It behooves you.
Behooves you.
I finally said a word that makes sense, right?
It besmirches me.
Sound like I knew you. No, you didn't.
It behooves him.
That didn't make
I
sense.
think
It
I
behooves him.
Trying to say.
It means he has hooves and he wants to get them
I'm
off.
going to put him in right up Ross's ass.
But Sal, listen, you should be
It
quiet.
unconsolates me. No. What?
I just got a text from our buddy Mike Portnoy.
Go ahead.
It says absolutely not true.
Go ahead.
That Ross was getting a piece of the bar. That Ross paid for the drink tickets that he gave out.
Oh, okay.
How does Mike really know, though?
I guess he's Ross's best friend.
Like, I don't think Ross would tell him.
Mike doesn't know that Ross made money off him.
Ross actually would tell him.
Mike might not have been in on the information.
No, Ross paid. He paid 4 and he got 10 back. Ross paid for the tickets.
Sal, you really do hate Ross.
I don't hate him,
Ross
but
Sal, remember when you were in the air like 5 years ago about how Ross was Howard's friend and how you hated some of Howard's friends and you particularly singled out Ross?
yeah, I mean, but like, I don't know one person who likes Ross, to tell you the truth.
I love the guy.
I mean,
Really? Who do you know that doesn't like?
nobody in that
Really?
office likes Ross.
He's
Nobody.
asshole. He's one of my good friends.
That's you, because you suck his dick to go to the Springsteen concerts, Gary.
just said
Give me
I don't know him.
Gary, he's a friend of convenience to you because he hooks you up with
I've known
Springsteen.
him for 20 years and he doesn't hook me up with Springsteen. He doesn't hook me up.
please.
If anything, I hook him up, douchebag.
Nah, I doubt
You
it.
don't think Gary could get to Springsteen?
Right, so he doesn't need
Please,
Ross
please.
to get to Springsteen.
It's all of Ross's old school.
You're a jealous little shit.
I'm far from jealous of Ross Zapin. I
Oh
have
my
no.
God, you are so fucking
No,
jealous.
I am not.
Well,
No, I am not.
The reason you hate him is so you can list the things that he gets that you can't get.
Not at all. I stand 15 feet near that cocksucker. Number 2, he's always bragging about all these events that he's going to. I mean, that's all I hear from this guy. Where's the serious promotion? Where is it around this place? When's the last time I heard this guy asshole go, hey, I'm going over here to promote this, I'm going over there to promote that? I don't hear shit. All I hear about is Bruce Springsteen concerts and confrontations and getting into with cops on the streets and football games that he's going to. Where's this man's credentials? What are you talking about?
That's outrageous. How would you be privy to know what he does?
Yeah, he would talk to you about marketing.
Right.
He comes in and he
You know how I know? Because everywhere I look around, I don't see this fucking place marketed, Gary.
But maybe there's no budget. It's not his fault.
I mean,
Well, that's what he's in charge of. There's no budget. You know why? It's going to his pocket.
No.
That's the budget. It's his salary.
You're
Get
kidding.
out of town.
It's his salary. You mean take his salary and then buy some ads?
Here's the thing. Probably Mel goes to him, we got a budget. Buy some posters, buy some banners, get some people out, start moving serious one way or another, come up with some game plans, come up with some ideas, have a fucking parade. Here's the money. And Ross says, well, if I don't do this, where's the remainder go? It goes in your pocket. So there you go. I mean,
That's his arrangement?
Sure,
That's
probably.
retarded.
You just made that up.
Wow.
Well,
Based on absolutely fucking nothing except your insanity.
It's a fair assumption. There's nothing being
You're
done.
crazy.
Sal, you're describing business at the pizzeria you grew up
I want
in.
Ross Zapin to come in here and tell me everything that he's accomplished for this company.
Where is he? Ross, get in here.
Yeah, he's being
He's not
maligned.
here. We think he's still sleeping.
Of course he's still sleeping.
Why is he sleeping?
Because he watched the Yankee game last night. Or he might have gone to it.
Oh.
Well, that's promotion.
Philly.
He was probably yelling out serious.
There wasn't enough assholes in Philadelphia. Ross had to be there as well.
Well, you really don't like him.
No, he's okay, but give me I mean, I don't know.
He's okay.
I want to see it on paper. I want to see what
do you
he's
mean
done.
his breath smells? How can you say that?
He makes Dan the parody man smell like an Irish. I don't even get out.
Dan just got hit.
People think I keep my door shut. People think I keep my door shut because I don't want to talk to anybody. I can smell his breath coming all the way down the fucking hall.
Ah, man, Ross is my buddy.
I got to beam a fucking fan in the hallway just to keep so his breath goes downwind. Are you kidding me?
Sal,
Guy gargles shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to yell. Maybe he doesn't want to yell out serious somewhere because his breath smells. You ever think of that?
Yeah, maybe.
He might be
Well,
in bed.
I don't know. I wish Ross was here to defend himself.
I want to know what Ross does.
You make
I
fun
want
of
to see.
Ross's-
Oh, he's calling him right now.
Good.
Oh, good.
And you make fun of
Better on
Ross's
the
weight
phone.
all the time, too. I know that.
Well, that's the thing. He always said, I said, Ross, you put in a little weight. He goes, well, maybe I'll lose some by fucking your wife. That's why I don't like Ross. He used to always say stuff about
He's joking
my wife.
That isn't right.
But I'm joking around. But I'm
That
joking.
ain't right. He's very
Isn't that a
sensitive.
joke?
But I'm joking around now too.
A guy walks in, and the first thing you do is take a shot at his weight. And when he comes back at you, now you're mad?
I'm not. No, I actually told him he looks good, but then he started putting some weight back on. I was concerned about his weight because it was fluctuating. I thought he was sick. You know, bad breath is usually a sign of sickness. So between his breath and his weight loss, I said, this guy's dying.
Where is Ross? I want him to talk.
2 seconds, Howard. He's calling me.
Oh, here he is.
Wake up.
Ross,
What's going on?
you are being attacked.
Man,
I'm not
A
attacking you.
full frontal attack.
Sal doesn't like you.
shit.
I know. Sal only likes me when he needs Kiss tickets or he needs to get Britney Spears tickets.
Never got him.
Britney Spears.
You know, the only time he talks to me is when I'm walking down the hall and he goes, "Hey, Russ, can I talk to you a minute?"
Yeah, it's usually with my fingers up my nostrils.
Oh.
Well,
He's accusing you of having bad breath.
that's the first time I've heard that.
I have nothing against Ross. I mean, they think that I'm jealous of you because you're Howard's friend. I just see, to me, it's yin and yang, you and Howard. That's all. I just don't
What is
see.
that any of your business?
It's
Hey,
not.
Ross,
Howard just asked
Ross.
me. They think you're ripping off people with the Halloween,
No,
party.
Ross, I heard a rumor that when you had your Halloween party.
Yeah.
This is how this got started. I said I heard a rumor that. Remember we had to pay for drinks.
Well, certain people did, like Sal if he was invited.
Right.
Go on.
But we heard you got a piece of the bar.
Never, ever, ever. In fact, the reason I didn't make any money is because the guys, Randy and those guys that own the bar, I said, look, I'm not looking to make any money. They were willing to give us the place for free. They lowered the drink prices. We paid for a DJ. We put up all the decorations. And I didn't want to charge anybody at the door. So we had drink tickets for certain people and bottles for certain people. Otherwise, they paid at the bar for drinks. I didn't want to make a penny off of it. I wanted to have the party. And I wasn't going to fund a $25,000 party for Halloween.
I believe you.
But if you have a party,
Sal doesn't believe you.
you have a party at your house. You shell out a couple of bucks. You put a couple of 6-foot heroes out, a couple of pizzas, a couple of bottles of booze, and you have a party at your house.
Yeah, that's the Sal Governale party.
No, that's a party about somebody who sincerely has friends and not somebody who wants to make it a spectacle all about them. That's what you did here, Ross. You didn't even give a shit about the people. You just wanted to have it at a big bar. You're like the Paris Hilton of the Howard Stern show. Nothing behind it, but you want
But
to
you
be
said that Ross
out there.
doesn't do anything to promote, and you said he doesn't deserve his job.
Well, I want to know what he's done to promote this place. He's the head of promotion. What is he promoting?
Sal, you set up a meeting with me. I'll be more than happy to walk you through it, since I didn't realize that I report to you now.
As long as I have to wear a surgical mask.
Wow.
Really? I hang out with Ross. I don't have a problem with it.
I never noticed
With
that.
that, with your schnauz, you can't smell that. You can smell bad breath in Japan with that fucking nose, Howard.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Why am I getting beaten up?
Oh, so you can't smell. Oh, boy.
Sal says the only thing Ross promotes is himself. And that's not fair.
I used to go to Ross and say, Ross, what can I do with the Killers of Comedy on the road? And, put up banners, hand out T-shirts, radios. And he was a little bit somewhat involved in that. But ever since then, I don't know what this guy does. Every time I see Ross, he's bragging about Bruce Springsteen. He's bragging about a baseball game he's going to. He's bragging about a night out with the boys.
Hey, Sal.
I want to see some results, Ross. I'm going to have to sit down in your office today and go through everything that you've done for the past month.
Okay, so Sal, let's talk about this weekend, because I know how much you are keeping a keen eye on what Sirius XM is doing. Were you at any of the Philly, New York Yankee games in Philadelphia this weekend?
Why would I be there?
Well, that's right, because you couldn't get a ticket. But if you were there and you weren't a subscriber, we were giving away free radios with a 3-month subscription.
Were you
And
personally
we were
doing
in 2
that?
locations.
Well, from now on,
My team was involved with that.
I'll tell you what. Next time you're around,
Sal,
Sal, I'm going
That's
to-
promotion.
Ross is telling you what he was doing.
Yeah, but
That's not good promotion?
that's somewhat good.
Oh, boy.
Because now,
no.
What would you like to see him doing?
Let me tell you some other things we've done. While I'm at the Springsteen shows having a great time, the company is also there, and we have East Street Radio. Maybe you haven't checked it out because you only listen to wherever you listen to.
I listen to this show, the show that I work for, the show that I'm responsible to work for.
And then, in other words, you're saying
the show that I'm dedicated to.
Ross, you're saying all those Bruce Springsteen fans get converted into subscribers.
Correct. We have East Street Radio on site. Dave Marshall broadcasts in front of Giant Stadium, one of the shows. So since there's a big passion factor for the channel, we have the opportunity to people.
Why don't you buy Sirius Radio? That's how you should promote it. He should go down there.
You really think that's going to do something?
No, and I don't think anything he's doing is doing anything. What is he telling me? He's at the Philadelphia game handing out flyers like some chooch on the street?
No.
Are you kidding me?
What do you want him to do?
Sal,
he's not.
Listen to what I said, Sal. We weren't handing out flyers. We were actually giving people the opportunity to get a free radio, Sal. So you just take the radio and leave with it. Instant gratification. But, Sal, you don't think big picture. You're right. You work for the Howard Stern Show, and you do a good job there. But, you should think big picture. If you want to be an executive, if you want to move up in the world, you think outside the box that you live in.
Ross, you don't have to defend yourself to him.
Yeah, we know you stink.
Oh, that's unfair. Ross,
is it me or can I smell this breath coming through my head?
Now, do me one favor. When I see you in the hallway,
see, he's going to threaten
me. When you need tickets for someone in your family.
Never got them. I never got Kiss tickets or anything like that. Listen, I said I don't have really anything against you. I just want to know what you do around here. And people are accusing.
Well, how would you know what he does? You're not involved with him.
Because every time I see the guy, I don't hear what's going down for the company.
I've been in meetings with him. He's always doing stuff.
All right, well, then you listen. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll take a look at the numbers this month. We'll take a look at the numbers next month, and we'll see where you stand.
All right.
Sal, your phony phone call is bringing tons of subscribers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sal. Ross,
your teeth.
Ross?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I
had no idea that he claims that nobody likes Ross.
I like you.
I appreciate that.
And I like the job you do.
I appreciate that.
I like you.
I don't know if he took a poll, but he was saying nobody in the office liked you.
I'm just glad you didn't make any money off me on drink tickets.
I think Ross is a hard worker. He seems like that to me. I mean, I know he's gotten me involved with stuff what I do on the road, or at least tried to.
He's a good man.
Yeah,
Rossi, don't worry about it, pal. It's just one guy's opinion.
Sal is good at his job, and Ross is good at his. But
I love Richard. I hate Sal. I think it should be a one-man show. I think that Sal may be dead weight.
All right.
I think he may bring Richard down.
I mean, he attacked your breath, he attacked your appearance, he attacked all kinds of things.
I'll take it like a man.
It sounds like sour grapes.
His weight. I was like, Ross, there's no problem there.
Ross didn't get him Kiss tickets. If Ross got him the Kiss tickets, this doesn't happen.
Right.
It'd be golden.
All right, Rossi, thanks.
See you.
All right, that's Ross Zapin, head of promotion.
What did he
all
also
serious.
say? We never got into how Ross behooves him.
You don't want to get into that. All right, Kendra Jade is stopping by. I'm going to take a break.
You're kidding.
She's on celebrity sex rehab with Dr. Drew.
Oh, it was a lone gunman. But another major conflict today. I don't even know how this actually. I do know how this came about. Howard brought up that Ross might have been getting money for his Halloween party that he used to throw. And Sal came in and said that, yeah, he got drink tickets and said he probably charged him, ha, ha, ha. And that quickly turned into Sal really reaming Ross over his professionalism, over, being never doing him a favor. I mean, there was a lot that happened there. And before you comment on it, Gary, Teddy, hit clip number 2, because this is just a little bit of it, but I want to make sure I'm setting the framework properly before we really get into it.
Look, I like the guy. I don't want to put him down, but please, I mean, he's, like I said, he's not the Pope around here. The guy, but I just don't see how, you hang out with a guy like Ross Zapin. You
don't like that? How are ya?
You don't like how are ya when he goes, how are ya?
Who doesn't like that? It behooves me.
It behooves you?
Yeah.
It behooves
you.
I finally said a word that makes sense, right?
It besmirches me.
Sound like I knew you. No, you didn't.
It behooves him.
That didn't make sense.
I think it
behooves him. Trying to say?
It means he has hooves and he wants to get them off.
I want to put him right up Ross's ass.
But Sal, listen, you should be quiet.
It unconsolates me.
No, Sal, what did you mean by that? That his behavior behooves you?
Well, his relationship with Howard behooved me. I don't see how they find it necessary to get along.
And someone was saying that that's really at the core of your hard feelings here, that you're just not jealous of it, because that's not really the right word, but rather you wonder why Howard would possibly be friends with a guy like this. At least that's the way it came off.
Maybe in the past, but I've gotten to get to know Ross. I've gotten to know him. And in all honesty, I tried to get along with this guy, but it never works. And Gary brought up something pretty interesting to me. He said, look, you're using this work thing as an excuse. There's some other underlying issue. And that might be true, but...
What's the underlying issue?
The underlying issue is that every time I try to talk to this guy, every time I try to get along with this guy, he always just puts me down. He's always condescending. He's always pompous. Every time, if I comment about his weight, he goes right into, like, well, maybe I should fuck your wife, which, all right, it's a joke or whatever, but, like, it's kind of, you know, off the air. It's a little hard.
All right. So, first of all, I'll just say, you know that, like you just say if I make fun of a guy's weight, but you know that Ross could be a little vain. So if but if that means a lot to him, and it doesn't mean anything to you, it's, in other words, you're saying Ross always has something negative to say to you, but you're telling me that the second he walks in, you're poking fun at his weight. And then because he doesn't laugh with you, he's the dick.
Well, Gary, I'm not poking at his weight. I discuss his weight. I go, you putting some weight back on because he lost a lot of weight. Who wants to hear that? Somebody who's vain about their weight. Somebody wants to be aware of how they look.
Are you helping him? Is that why you're telling him?
Honesty is the best policy.
Now you're being like, I'm not. You're going into your weird
I would say to him, I go, Ross, you putting a little weight back on? Just like that. He's like, well, maybe I should lose some by fucking your wife. Now, it was a little harsh, but I didn't keep going with that. But every time I talk to Ross, like, even if I pass this off, he's like, not now, dude. Not now. I got nothing. And I probably asked Ross maybe 2 or 3 times about events. Not that I wanted anything for free. And Ross has been courteous in some situations. But the guy always carries himself like he's bigger and better, and I am just an underling. And after a while, it just rubs you the wrong way. So, yeah, Gary, you're right. I shouldn't have went into the work area because I don't know what he does.
But why do you think he treats you that way?
I don't know.
I understand you don't know.
Everybody has a personality. Like you, John. You're a laid-back dude. Gary, you're usually shot out of a cannon. Ross is a guy who just carries himself with a certain air of arrogance, and he's a bit of an elitist, and that's him. Hey, and unfortunately, I try to get along with everybody. I really do. And with him, I can't. We always seem to just crack horns, and I want to get along with the guy, but I don't know why he just always puts me beneath him. He's always on a pedestal when we're around. So I apologize to Ross about going into the work area. That was wrong. It takes a big man to admit it. Listen, he certainly deserves to be where he is, otherwise he wouldn't be here. But on a personal level, I don't know why Ross is always just so condescending, and that's what bothered me.
But hold on a second. You were adamant that Ross does not deserve to have the job, that he hasn't a clue what the fuck he's doing, that he was some shit record guy. What does that have to do with promotions? And you weren't going, hey, I don't know what he does. You were sure, but that in your everyday life, by walking around, you see what a crappy job he's doing.
Yeah, that's right. I said that.
And you're saying you didn't mean it?
I'm saying that when you came to me, you said, how can you say, you brought it to light. You said, you don't know what the guy does. You came to me
I was trying to get more to the bottom of what it is you don't like.
You came to me personally, yeah, and you said, let's get to the bottom of what is it? And I'm like, you know what, maybe you're right. So I thought about it, and that's what I figured out. And when it came down to it, you made it perfectly clear. I don't know the man's profession. I had no right to talk about his profession, but I don't know why he always treats me like shit every time I talk to the guy.
All right, so since Ross just walked in, can I recap a little bit for Ross?
Well, I want to ask you a question before you do.
Someone want to smell my breath first?
We're going to get to that.
Do you think that at the core of this is that Sal is jealous of Ross's relationship with Howard?
I did say on the air that whenever you talk about why you don't like Ross, it's usually followed by what he has, what he gets. How, it's always like, he goes here, he does that, and that seems to irritate you. So I thought that there might be a tiny bit of jealousy there.
Well, it's not that. It's not about, it's the way certain people carry themselves. If you're constantly bragging, putting it in people's faces, it puts you off a little bit. And Ross has a tendency to do that. Ross will admit, you love to brag. Would you not?
I don't brag.
All right.
I discuss. But Sal, the only times that we really speak is when you come to me asking for something. You don't come by and say, hey, what's going on?
Yes, I do.
Oh, about the weight. And you know what? You do it to get my goat. You don't do it to say, hey, blah, blah, blah.
It's a lighthearted
shtick.
It's a lighthearted jab. You come back it's a lighthearted jab, but you come back so hard.
It's lighthearted to you.
Well, I would hope it's lighthearted to Ross. He's a man. If I'm talking about him putting a little weight on, I also say when he looks great, and when I say you look great, you go, fuck you, you think I'm lying.
I don't know when you're telling the truth.
I know, that's what it is.
If you give him a lighthearted jab and he comes back at you strong, do you say that guy's an arrogant asshole, or do you say, woo, boy, I touched a sore spot there?
A little bit of both.
But then you touch it again.
It's an arrogant guy who touched the sore spot. Like, he got me good. He got me.
Hey, how is Ross looking now?
He looks pretty good. little bit of a handle there underneath, above the belt. But what am I going to do?
Ross, the question I asked Gary, I'll ask you.
I'm not banging him.
Do you think this comes from him being jealous of your relationship with Howard?
Yeah.
I don't, because look.
And you are an underling.
See, that's right. And I always will be to this guy.
The conversation you had today was almost identical to the one we looked in the log that you had about 6 years ago when you had a whole conversation with Howard about you didn't like the circle of friends Howard has. You should be one of those guys.
It's just like I said. It was just questionable. But then again, I got to know Ralph. And, Ralph comes off certainly pompous, But Ralph's a nice guy. I mean, he could talk to me. Ross won't talk to me. Ross can't be bothered with me. I feel like if you can't provide something for Ross, he doesn't want anything to do with you.
The only time you come to me or you stop me in the hallway is when you need tickets for something. That's the only...
It's not true.
The other time you come to me is when you make the jab about my looks.
No, look, I hardly see you.
Or a better one, how I can help you with your Kill as a comedy show. It's always...
With the promotion, because you're the promotions department.
No.
That
was an angle with you. Oh, maybe you can help us find an advertiser that can...
we said we can help you.
Sal out.
No.
Sal, it's a one-way street. When you come to me, it's when something to help you out.
Not true.
And you come with these puppy eyes. Oh,
and I know everybody.
I want to take my son to Kiss. Or I
Kiss had nothing to do with
and I
you.
might add, you want them comped.
Kiss had no, and I paid for my. I paid.
You asked for tickets. You want them for free.
I never asked you for Kiss tickets ever.
By the way, is that the way you're supposed to do it, or are you supposed to go through Gary and the show? Hold on.
I never went to you ever for that for Kiss. Ever, never, ever. Never,
so what's
ever.
going on here? One of you guys is not telling the truth.
I never went to it. I never went to him for Kiss.
Sal,
never.
You brought that up on the air today. You said, I've asked Ross for tickets like Kiss, and you said that on the air.
Kiss would be a good example, but I never asked him for Kiss tickets.
So what tickets?
We talked about a Broadway.
What tickets did you ask him for?
We talked about a Broadway show that he was personal friends with, and he hooked me up.
By the way, they were comped. And you would call me like a little bitch that Friday night.
I didn't call you like a bitch because
you're tracking me down.
Because they weren't on it wasn't written down.
Oh, why? Because you came to me 3 times and kept changing the date after I got it done for you.
First of all,
hold on a second. Answer the question. Did you come to me with a date? Yes. And said, I need these. And how many did you ask for originally?
I asked for 4 tickets.
No. Did you ask for 6 tickets?
I don't remember.
No, I remember.
I do remember when I remember when I did ask you, and don't act like I'm not the only one who's ever asked you for tickets.
No, this
plenty
is
of people
you talking now, Sal.
All right,
Mr. Big Shot.
No, I'm not saying I'm a big shot. I'm saying that when I ask you for it, you go, I have a friend involved in the show, and you know what? If you do it, if you go to it, do me a favor, just, speak highly of it if you sincerely found it to be good, and I did. And that's exactly how it went.
But you had no problem staying on me.
I had no choice. If I went to the window and my name's not written down, who am I supposed to call?
Who am I supposed to call? Rodney Dangerfield?
Hold on.
Did you get in?
Yes, eventually.
For free?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so thank you. So when I'm supposed to bow down, I'll cut you a check. I don't give a shit.
Oh, really? Okay, from now on, you will cut me a check for the
I don't need to cut you a check. And you know what, Ross? I do say hello.
And by the way,
pass by. I do say how you doing all the time.
If I do throw a party again, I'll check with you and make sure it's the right place to do it. And B, you will not get invited. And C, I'll explain to you all the specifics to the party, so you don't sit there and say I charge people and made money for a party.
I'm not the one who leaked that you did that.
No, but you were the one who were adamant.
Who leaked it?
Hold on a second.
Who leaked it?
Stop. Howard brought it up, and then you said, well, of course it happened. It's Ross. You do the math.
I found it questionable.
We don't know. Hold on. We go, we don't know that. And you go, it's got to be true. It's Ross.
Well, you know what? I question it, but who's the person who said to begin with?
You're not answering the question. Forget about who leaked it. Stop. Sal, listen. Forget about who leaked it. Howard put it out there, and he even said, we're not sure. And you said, it's Ross, I'm sure.
Well, who leaked it?
Again, that has nothing to do with
Forget
it.
about any leaks.
No.
Sal,
leaked it?
For everybody.
You're deflecting.
I have never made a penny on the party.
And that's
nor
fine.
did I need to. Okay?
And listen, if that's the case, that's the case. But I'm not the one who came. If somebody came forward and said it, not me. And then it just kind of confirmed the thought I had. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he did make money.
There was no maybe.
No one will ever know.
Sal, there was no maybe involved. Hold on a second. There was no maybe involved. Howard said it. He said he wasn't sure. He said, I heard.
From
you
who?
said, it doesn't matter. You said, stop, but you're deflecting. You said, I know it's true because it's Ross.
That's what I felt.
But why?
I don't know, because I didn't like Ross.
So if I'm telling you now to put this to rest, look me in the eye. I've never made a penny on the parties. Do you believe me now? Or your source, or the leak, you're going to believe the leak.
I mean, I don't know what I should...
I threw the party. I am telling you I didn't make a penny on it. Are you going to believe me?
If I don't know how that's going to change anything, whether I do or I don't.
It's a simple question.
Whether I do or I don't believe you.
I'm
what
asking you the question.
What doesn't change?
It doesn't change anything.
You don't
do
like
you believe me.
You still don't like me. You'll still be condescending towards me.
Hold on.
And all you want is me to bow to you and make you feel important and say, yes, all right, Ross, yes, I believe you. I do believe you.
You've given me reasons not to like you.
Okay,
I don't think I've given you reasons to not like me.
Every time I talk to you, you talk down to me. You just have this air about you. I don't know why.
Sal,
I want to be your friend.
I'm
always polite to you. I'm polite to everybody around
There's
here.
two-way streets, and there's one way with you. So I'm in a meeting, and you walk by with those puppy eyes. Should I talk to you? You're there to ask me for a favor. It's not like, hey, this is what I can do for you. Or, hey, I was thinking about this.
What do you want me to do for you, Ross?
I don't want anything from you.
Okay, then I
but
want
obviously you want something from me when you come to me.
I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
Not one thing.
So from this point forward, you don't need anything from me.
Done.
Okay.
But, whether I believe you or not has nothing to do with what happened.
But do you believe him?
If you said it, yes, I believe him. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Looking him in the eye, I believe you.
Okay.
I believe him, and I'd like some Broadway tickets, too.
David in Brooklyn, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, David.
Big fan of everybody except for Sal. I think he's an anti-Semite, and I think this whole thing is because Ross is Jewish.
Totally not true. I wish I was Jewish.
Ross, did you hear the whole thing?
No, not the whole thing yet.
Sal, were there some anti-Semitic undertones in there?
Artie said something like, he's not the Pope. Like, he goes, that was like a Catholic reference. I go, well, I don't know what Jewish reference I can make. I can't say the guy's a rabbi or something. I don't know of any high holy figure in the Jewish community that maybe Elijah the prophet or something. I don't know.
What about you when you said one of those?
Jesus was Jewish,
you
but
said one of those New York types, those New York.
No, I
types.
didn't say that. Anyway,
Megan in New Haven, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there thinking that. First of all, John, you're totally awesome, and I think of you as, like, George Takei. Like, nobody can not like you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I sound like a gay Asian.
No, not even close to what I was meaning. Nobody can say that they don't like you.
Well, I don't know about that, but thanks. It's commander.
But, okay, with Sal, it's seriously like, Ross is like, wah, I'm a promoter, and I don't want to talk about the fact that I promote stuff.
What?
People come to me for questions about promoting, and yet he's whining about it.
Megan, I'm not sure what you're saying. We don't understand.
Ross is whining about the fact that Sal came to him with questions about promoting.
No, I can explain it for Ross. Ross's job.
People come to me with questions all the time.
Megan, Ross is in charge of marketing promotions for Sirius, so he's in charge of marketing Sirius. And Sal was looking for a sponsor for the tour.
I understand that, but he's complaining about the fact that Sal was asking him questions.
No, Ross was saying I only come to him when I want something for myself.
Right. He didn't say any of that, Megan.
That's how it's coming across on the radio, though.
Well, I apologize if it does. I have no problem if someone comes to me and says, hey, I want to do this or I want to do that. And I think in the context of Sal, that if Sal came to me and I think there's a gray area with Sal when it comes to that I have to always say to myself, what's the ulterior motive here? So I'm willing to work with people. I want to work with people. I want to help promote the product. But, everybody has their own agenda. So my biggest problem is that most of the time that Sal comes to me, it's when it's for me, and not for the bigger picture of SiriusXM.
First of all, you make it seem like I'm at your door begging you every day for tickets. It's been one,
no, but when you do beg, it's for yourself.
But you're the guy who always walks around saying, I got this, I got that, I'm going here, I'm going there. So when you're in a situation and you know somebody who's tied in, I'm going to ask you.
Let me ask you a question.
What do you want me to do? You want me to
How many people around here help you out?
How many? Everybody that I work with, we all help each other tremendously.
Okay.
Tremendously.
Do you shit on all these people?
No.
Okay.
But you know what?
So I'm one of the few probably outside the Stern Circle that takes care of you. Why do you shit on me?
You're not out of the Stern Circle. You're sitting right here, right now.
I don't
You're
work
involved
on the show day in and day out.
Yeah, but you know what? But Ross,
I'm not on your guys list. Why do you shit on me if I'm helping you out?
Well, talk to Howard about your guys list.
I'm asking you.
I talk shit about you because you always treat me like shit. And
I'm trying to explain to you why I treat you a certain way. And it's not like shit.
Well,
because when you come to my door and I don't answer it for you, if I'm in a meeting, doesn't mean I treat you like shit.
No, whenever I see you in the hallway, I'll be like, not now, don't talk to me, can't be bothered with you.
Because you're
and then with show in the hallway, I went for show in the hallway, you wanted to be in it. I really went to bat.
I joked with you. I said,
you broke my balls every day, though. You said, listen, Now I wasn't in it. Now you're done. And I took it. I'm like, all right, but you kept going with it. And I thought at a point you were really, really serious. You're like, look, don't you come to me. Don't you ask me for nothing. You didn't put me in that goddamn show. You said you would. You're done, Governor Al. You're done. And you would walk away. Like, so you can't even tell if you're joking around. I know you.
Aren't
look,
you a comedian?
I know you like.
Are you a comedian?
No, not anymore.
You can't tell a joke?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to decipher for when you're joking and when you're not. But every time you do come across,
so you don't know how to read people.
Ross, just admit it. You know you don't like me. You never did. It comes across.
You're giving me a good reason not to like you.
No, but this is before that. You always treated me that way. So from this point forward,
we'll use the email system, okay? So you can still reach out. If I answer you. But we don't have to do things face to face. That's the beauty of the technology.
But this is a wake up call to touch the lighter side of yourself. You should listen, Ross.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
No, sometimes you ever notice when you talk to your wife, she said, you said it this way. You go, no, I didn't. She said, yes, you did. That's what you did. That's what you suffer from. You have a way of projecting yourself and not listening. And I'm telling you, that's how you come across. And this is an opportunity for you to maybe say, hey, maybe I'll step back. I was man enough to say, listen to me, I was man enough, and I still stick to it. I apologize about the work thing. It was underhanded, it was wrong, and I don't know your profession. I'm sorry, and I mean it. But you should also admit that, hey, you know what? Maybe I do come off a little harsh to people, and I do put myself a bit on a pedestal, and I do put people down. Maybe you could see that side of yourself. Maybe you can. Right, you can detect your arrogance.
Okay, John Hyde.
Yes.
You come to me a lot, right?
Yes.
Do I handle myself in a professional manner, or do I make you feel like shit when you come to me?
No. But okay. I don't have the relationship that Sal does with you, I guess.
Well, I have a question.
You have a relationship. See, that's the point I'm trying to bring up.
I'm just asking you to be...
He's worked a relationship with me, so we have that give and take kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's
the relationship?
Teddy, have you come to me? Have I helped you out? You needed a club out. You needed somewhere to go. Have I been there for you?
Of course.
Did I make you feel like shit?
With Artie and stuff.
Yeah, I can go around the room here.
You know what?
Hold on, can I jump in for a second?
I could go to 20 people, too, and ask them if I make them feel like shit or I don't make them feel like shit. What does one have to do with the other?
Well, you're making it seem like you come to... No, not right now.
But you don't like me.
Well,
and you're giving me a reason not to like you.
He's saying you seem to be the one that feels that way about him. You made it sound today that there were a whole group of people that no one liked him except for me because I got free Springsteen.
That's what I always thought. I really did think you'd be a dick before I got to know you. Like, before you worked here. I thought you would be, but actually Ross is a really friendly guy. He really is.
Hey, Sal, you made the statement today that everybody in the back hates Ross. You did.
Right. And then 10 people IM me and said, like, Jason IM me goes, I don't hate Ross.
I can think of one other person.
Who?
I'd rather not mention.
That's somebody that works on the TV show. But I got a question for you, Sal.
Who doesn't like you?
Yeah, Sal, pay attention here. If you didn't... Only one? If you feel the way that you feel about Ross...
I just want to get along with the guy.
Listen.
I don't want to anymore.
If you feel the way that you feel about Ross, then why would you ask him for a favor?
I haven't. I try to get along with him. I'm constantly trying to get along.
You feel this way about him, and you felt this way about him from 6 years ago.
Yes, but I've tried in the interim to get along with him.
But if you don't like him, why would you ask him for a favor?
If I don't, I really
you made it really clear that you don't like him. You didn't like him 6 years ago.
Ross is an acquaintance of mine. We're here by force.
But you don't trust him. He's arrogant. You don't think he's a good guy. Why would you go to him for a favor?
In a situation where it's
because it helps you out, Sal. Just answer it.
Listen to me. I don't like my ice cream man. He could be a pedophile for all I care. But you know what? He serves me fucking ice cream.
But he's not the only ice cream man in the world.
But in this world, Ross is. If there's a situation, well, we'll find the other guy.
Me. You've come to me before for tickets.
And you've been great. Thank
Gary
you very much.
Is not a pedophile.
And Gary, you treat me with respect, and we get along great. And you know what? I work for you, and I respect you, and I respect Ross too. Ross doesn't respect me.
You don't respect him.
I do.
You don't.
I do, and it's out of frustration.
You never would have said the things you said today if you respected me.
It's out of frustration.
I don't care you talk about my party. I don't care you talk about my breath. I don't care you talk about who doesn't like me. But you sat there and you went off on the job I do. That you don't even have any idea what I do, but you went there.
But you know what?
That proves to me you have disrespect for me. Okay?
I developed it because hey, listen, you sowed the seeds, buddy. You know what I mean? That's basically it.
What?
How did he sow the seeds?
He didn't know. He read that in a book once.
I feel
All right, Tears for Fears.
I know what you're trying to say, Sal, but how did Ross... We only have a minute. How did Ross sow the seeds? What did he do?
It's the way he carries himself. You get what you project. If the guy's constantly a douchebag to me, guess what? I'm going to be a douchebag back.
So now
I'm not going to lay down.
No,
if you are one. If somebody's a douchebag,
you said I was
to me. I admitted it 1 billion times. You're always a dick to me.
I'm
said
always
this before.
a dick to you. If I was a dick to you, I would have not taken that phone call on a Friday night from you when you're stuck at the box office with your wife.
You dicked
and I
me
said,
over.
You know what? Ha, ha, ha. Shame on him, and left you standing there.
But you did dick me
I
over.
made phone calls
you didn't make
to
a
you.
follow. Yeah, you had to, but you made me
I
look
didn't
like
have
a
to
jerk.
do anything.
You made me look like a jerk. I
you
went to
made
the
me
window.
look like a jerk.
How?
You kept switching the dates after I get them confirmed.
I switched one date. Big deal.
3 times.
Big deal. One fucking date.
Everything's
Holy
a big
cow.
deal to you.
No, it's not. Apparently, it
No,
is to
because
you.
know what? Things are based on relationships. Okay, and you have disregard for a relationship.
Bullshit. I get along with everybody but you.
And your wife.
But you should, you know what? You should be the bigger man. Take a look at yourself and say, hey, maybe I come off a little pompous. Maybe I need to pull that back. You could do that too. Mm-hmm. We all have our faults, Ross. Recognize
look, I'm nowhere near perfect. I realize that, but I don't need to take this from you.
You're not taking anything from me. If I'm a true friend, I'm giving you advice.
You're not a true friend.
Take a
That's
look
the
at
thing.
yourself.
If you were a friend,
Better
I would
yourself.
take it from you.
I'm trying to be a friend and say better yourself. I'm only
You're
better
a failed
myself.
stockbroker
I'm
who
not
tries
failed.
to write
I'm
jokes.
not failed at all. I'm not failed. I left the industry when it tanked. I left at the peak.
He totally wanted to trade in the BMW for the Honda. That's his idea, not the stockbroker.
Yeah. Judge Wapner has spoken.
These two ever going to get along, Gary?
No.
I want to get along with
Ross
him.
holds a grudge, so the answer's no.
And he's not even Sicilian. It should be me holding the grudge.
Are you holding a grudge, Sam?
No, not at all. I never did. I just want him to be nicer. Be a better person. Look in the mirror and say, hey, I was a better guy today.
All right,
what's so wrong about
I'm a better guy for not hitting you.
We've got 10 seconds. Ross, what would you like to promote?
Rosie started today, big show. And we have a huge campaign that everybody will be seeing on TV about Sirius XM.
Thanks for listening to Wrap-Up.
All right. A little something from the wrap-up show yesterday. There was some good arguing going on the wrap-up show.
I know the Sal Ross thing continued.
Yeah, that was really good. I'll play you some of that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Somehow, and I don't even know how we got into it. And Sal has a history of resenting anybody who I'm friendly with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good friends with Ross, and we went back and looked at the computer, and Sal, years ago when he used to talk about how much he loved me, he said, I don't understand how Ross and Dominic are friends with Howard and I'm not.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. They're not good guys, blah, 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 blah. He had a whole thing about it.
So he's had it in for Ross for a long time.
And then yesterday, somehow he got into a thing. Ross runs promotions here at Sirius. And the fact of the matter is, Sal criticized the way he does his job. He said Ross's breath was shitty.
Ugh.
He said that he doesn't understand why I'm friends with Ross.
He's not a good guy. He said he's arrogant or something. Like
that. And he also said he didn't believe that Ross had his Halloween party, that Ross didn't make money off the drinks. He was basically disparaging Ross's character every way he could.
Yeah.
And so they brought it over to the wrap-up show. And Sal and Ross in the same room got together, and they just went at each other.
Ooh. So if I'm telling you now to put this to rest, look me in the eye. I've never made a penny on the parties. Do you believe me now?
I mean, I don't know what I should...
I threw the party. I am telling you I didn't make a penny on it. Are you going to believe me?
If I don't know how that's going to change anything, whether I do or I don't.
It's a simple question.
Whether I do or I don't believe you.
I'm asking you the question.
What
Answer
does
me.
it change?
It doesn't change anything.
You don't like
believe me.
You still don't like me. You still be condescending towards me.
Hold on.
And all you want is me to bow to you and make you feel important and say, yes, all right, Ross, yes, I believe you. I do believe you. I do.
You've given me reasons not to like you.
Okay,
I don't think I've given you reasons to not like me.
Every time I talk to you, you talk down to me. You just have this air about you. You just, I don't know why.
Sal,
I want to be your friend.
You come
I'm
to
always
me,
polite to you. I'm polite to everybody around
There's
here.
two-way streets, and there's one way with you. So
according
I'm
to
in a
you.
meeting, and you walk by with those puppy eyes. Can I talk to you? You're there to ask me for a favor. It's not like, hey, this is what I can do for you. Or, hey, I was thinking about this.
What do you
or,
want
hey,
me to do for you, Ross?
I don't want anything from you.
Okay, then I don't want anything
obviously
from you.
you want something from me when you come to me.
I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
Not one thing.
So from this point forward, then you don't need anything from me.
Done.
Okay.
But, whether I believe you or not has nothing to do with what happened.
And it just kept going on and on. I love arguing on the radio.
Well, I just didn't. He has this level of animosity toward Ross that seems to have no basis.
I think it's mostly that from Ross's end is that Sal wants a lot of things from him and Sal can't get them. So just keep listening.
All right.
How many people around here help you out?
How many?
On the
Everybody
personal
that
side.
I work with, we all help each other tremendously.
Okay.
Tremendously.
Do you shit on all these people?
No.
Okay.
But you know what?
So I'm one of the few probably outside the Stern Circle that takes care of you. Why do you shit on me?
You're not out of the Stern Circle. You're sitting right here right
but
now.
I don't
You're
work
involved
on the show day in and day out.
Yeah, but you know what? But Ross,
I'm not on your guys list. Why do you shit on me if I'm helping you out?
Well, talk to Howard about your guys
I'm
list.
asking you.
I talk shit about you because you always treat me like shit, and
I'm trying to explain to you why I treat you a certain way, and it's not like shit.
Well,
because
I
when you
see
come
it that
to
way.
my door
You know when
and
you
I don't answer it for you because I'm in a meeting, doesn't mean I treat you like shit.
Ross, just admit it. You know you don't like me. You never did. It comes across.
You're giving me a good reason not to like you.
No, but this is before that. You always treated me
So from
that
this
way.
point
you
forward,
never treated
from
me
this
with
point
respect.
forward, we'll use the email system. Okay. So you can still reach out.
This
If I
is your
answer you, I
opportunity.
answer you.
But
we don't
Ross,
have to do things face to face. That's the beauty of the
But
technology.
this is a wake-up call to touch the lighter side of yourself. You should get, listen, Ross.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
No, sometimes you ever notice when you talk to your wife, she said, you said it this way. You go, no, I didn't. She said, yes, you did. That's what you did. That's what you suffer from. You have a way of projecting yourself and not listening. And I'm telling you, that's how you come across.
Wow, huh?
Listen to Sal analyzing somebody.
Yeah. Sal, of course, ended up screwing up his words again. He said something in this next clip like, well, you sowed the seeds. Which I'm not even sure what he was trying to say. You planted the seeds? Or you reap what you sow? Or...
I don't know. I have to hear it.
Yeah, well, anyway, here he is. They're still going at it.
If you feel the way that you feel about Ross, then why would you ask him for a favor?
I really
you made it really clear that you don't like him. You didn't like him 6 years ago.
Ross is an acquaintance of mine. We're here by force.
But you don't trust him. He's arrogant. You don't think he's a good guy. Why would you go to him for a favor?
In a situation where it's
because it helped you out, Sal. Just answer it.
Listen to me. I don't like my ice cream man. He could be a pedophile for all I care. But you know what? He serves me fucking ice cream.
But he's not the only ice cream man in the world.
But in this world, Ross is. If
That's
there's
not
a
true.
Well, find the other guy.
Me. You've come to me before for tickets.
and you've been great.
And
Thank
Gary
you very much.
is not a pedophile.
And Gary, you treat me with respect, and we get along great. And you know what? I work for you, and I respect you, and I respect Ross too. Ross doesn't respect me.
You don't respect him.
I do.
You
though.
don't.
I do, and it's out of
You
frustration.
never would have said the
that
things
I
you
speak
said
this
today
way.
if you respected me.
It's out of
I don't care you talked
frustration.
about my party. I don't care you talked
It's
about my breath. I
frustration.
don't care you talked about who doesn't like me. But you sat there and you went off on the job I do. That you don't even have any idea what I do, but you went there.
But you know
so
what?
that way that proves to me you have disrespect for me. Okay?
I developed it because hey, listen, you sowed the seeds, buddy. And you get what you project. If the guy's constantly a douchebag to me, guess what? I'm going to be a douchebag back.
So now
I'm not going to lay down. No, if you are one. If somebody's a douchebag.
You said I was a
are. To me. I admitted it a billion times. You're always a dick to me. I
I'm
said
always
this before.
a dick to you. If I was a dick to you, I would have not taken that phone call on a Friday night from you when you're stuck at the box office with your wife.
You dicked
and I
me
said,
over.
you know what? Ha, ha, ha. Shame on him, and left you standing there.
But you did
but
dick
I
me
made
over.
phone calls
you didn't make
for
a
you.
follow. Yeah, you had to, but you made me
I
look
didn't
like a
have to
jerk.
do anything.
You made me look like a jerk. I
you
went to
made
the
me
window.
look like a jerk.
How?
You kept switching the dates after I get him confirmed.
I switched one date. Big deal.
3 times.
Big deal. One fucking date.
Everything's
Holy
a big deal
cow.
to you.
No, it's not. Apparently, it is to you.
You know what? Things are based on relationships. Okay, and you have disregard for a relationship.
Bullshit. I get along with everybody, but you.
And your wife.
But you should, you know what? You should be the bigger man. Take a look at yourself and say, hey, maybe I come off a little pompous. Maybe I need to pull that back. You could do that too. Mm-hmm. We all have our faults, Ross. Recognize
Hey, look, I'm nowhere near perfect. I realize that, but I don't need to take this from you.
Wow. What do you think of that?
I just don't know what to think. I mean, do you think there's any... I mean, Sal really believes that he's giving Ross a lesson, some information that he really needs to know. You know, Ross, is Sal on the money in any way?
Well, I like Ross, so I don't see all that. No, I don't think so.
I mean, you
at all.
haven't heard this from other people, have you?
Sounds like Sal goes to Ross every time he needs a ticket, and then
But he doesn't
switches.
have any relationship with him.
Yeah, so Ross sees him as a user.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ross maybe doesn't sit there and come off so well to Sal and suck his balls because he doesn't have time. He's busy.
The thing that I kept getting out of yesterday from the wrap-up show.
I mean, I like Sal. I respect his opinion, but I don't know, man. I don't think of Ross like that. Obviously, I don't. I'm friends with the guy.
Yeah.
I like the guy.
Yeah, the thing that Sal kept beating on over and over and over again was that Ross gets to go here, and Ross gets to do this, and Ross gets to get this, and it just seemed he was obsessed with where he goes and what he gets and what he does.
Yeah.
And it seemed to me to be jealousy. Sal says no.
Yeah, because Ross goes out every night, and I think Sal thinks Ross gets a lot of freebies. And he doesn't.
But even if he did, like, why is it like Sal's obsessed with who gets what,
It
how they
doesn't
get
take
it?
anything away from what Sal gets.
And why is he focused on Ross? I mean, there's probably plenty of guys out there who are out every night going to these things, and he's not focused on
because he says that Ross, he thinks Ross looks down on him. But I think it's in Sal's head. But I
also think Sal has to go home every night and prove to his wife that he's a good husband, and then like Ross doesn't answer to anyone. Not even his wife.
But does Sal really know that much about Ross's life?
Yeah, he's pretty keyed in.
Wow.
Because he's keyed in. Like, he hears Ross is at the Springsteen concert. He hears Ross is at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He hears Ross is at the Yankee game.
And I think, I got to tell you.
I think he's jealous of Ross's lifestyle.
I'll tell you one of the things that I think really eats away at Sal. He'll never admit to this. How many Mondays do you come in and you just talk about what you did on the weekend, and maybe 1 out of every 3 say, "Oh, Ross came over. We went here," and I think that eats away at him that you spent time with Ross. That is Sal's time.
I could never spend time with Sal. I can spend endless hours with Ross. Ross is just a good guy to hang with. Sal's creepy. Sal. I love Sal, what he does here. I love his work, and I actually like Sal personally, but I could never hang with him. Although when I go out to dinner with him, we have a good time. But
well, what's creepy about him?
Oh, come on. When he starts in with all that worshiping and some of those thoughts he has are really weird. It's not the thought of a rational guy. But I like Sal. Don't get me wrong. I actually can hang with him, too, I guess, on some level. But I don't think I could have him to my house. And not only that, he did the ultimate shitty thing. He pissed all over my wife. And I just love that woman. And it's like, why would he do that? And then after he pissed on my wife, he went back up and pissed on her again after he promised her he wouldn't. Like, that's just too fucking weird.
Yeah, that's in the past, but it's a matter of respect. The way I mistreated you, it's basically the same thing. It's how people rub off on people.
You feel he's arrogant and he comes off the wrong way.
It's a personality thing.
Right.
And
Yes, Eric. Eric the Midget, everyone. Many letters about Eric yesterday being on with Johnny Fratto. People enjoyed Eric yesterday. They did.
Now, why did you just slip back to the other nickname?
Oh, Eric the actor. Right.
Thank you. All yesterday you called me Eric the actor.
Well, you're working now. You're an actor, so you are Eric the actor. When you finish this job, maybe you'll be back to Eric the Midget. We'll see. See how you do. Anyway, Eric the actor, what can I do for you?
Well, I was calling and thought I also had Johnny on the line. Johnny, you still awake?
Johnny's exhausted. Leave him alone.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't need Johnny.
Good grief again. Well, calling in response to the fact that SFN is actually closed.
Eric is referring to, this is a miracle.
This really is true.
I have Eric to thank for this. I was on the phone with Eric yesterday. I don't know if you heard it, but I was on the phone with Eric, and we got to talking. We were talking about how horrendous the people are on Stern Fan Network, that it's a horrible website, and that I don't like it. And I say out loud, I wish Mutt would close it down when I was talking to Eric. Well, Mutt closed it down. It's really good. I thought maybe it was a joke, but he just said, believe me, that was the nicest Christmas present I ever got. Mutt closing down Stern Fan Network, because really it was a place for people to assemble. It was like a Klan rally. And they put on their hoods because they're anonymous, and they just blast away at me and everyone in my life. And if something horrible happens to, let's say, my kids or my wife or something, or even if something good happens, they turn it into something horrible. They're monstrous.
Yeah, they're not only that way towards you and people involved with this show, but I've read they're like that towards each other too on there.
Well, before the internet, I used to be able to control everything. The only way you could really get your word out is if you came on the show.
Right.
Now with the internet, everybody's got a radio show in a sense. So I don't know. So Mutt, I had a feeling that Mutt probably said to himself, why am I keeping this site going? I don't think he makes any money with it. I think it's one big headache for him and a nuisance. I mean, it's probably...
But it's been years.
Yeah, but I think on some level he thought that he was doing me a favor. Or maybe in the beginning he thought, well, maybe this will turn into a business and I won't have to work anymore.
But you've been complaining and complaining about it.
Yeah, well, anyway, thank you, Mutt. Great Christmas gift. And thank you, Eric, for that scintillating conversation yesterday. Look what it led to.
That.
That's right.
No problem.
Yeah, and by the way, this is just one small step. I'm calling for the whole internet to be shut down, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a member to one other message board, and that message board is not even ran that badly. I mean,
did you hear Johnny snoring over Eric?
Yes.
That was pretty cool. There he goes.
There he goes again.
Come on, Johnny, wake up. But anyway, I'm a member of another message board, and that message board doesn't have anything on it.
The message board doesn't have any negativity on it?
Right.
Yeah, well, it's just you know what it is? I have a lot of enemies in radio. Everybody's jealous of me in radio.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times they, have to say negative things to bring me down.
Right.
Right. And I don't know why they're mean to each other. Like, I understand why they're mean to me. They're even mean to each other. They go get into fights on there. It's very negative. And you know what? I'm sure that sometimes it gets really out of hand where people are putting people's home address and stuff on there, and then Mutt has to get involved and take it down.
Right, that must be a real hassle.
Last week I had to change my phone number, and my home phone number, which I'm pretty sure was the reason why I had to change it was because of people that are on SFN somehow got a hold of it and started prank calling me. I mean, you could even listen to the Superfan Roundtable at the end of it when I was trying to talk to Mutt.
Well, I'll tell you what. It is really weird.
Prank call me.
It's just very weird to go on there and get, you get the shit beaten out of you. It's it's a very hostile place. In fact, there are times that it's downright dangerous on there. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I mean, people they're vicious. And you know what it is too? If you want to say, if you want to go actually be a fan and say something positive about the show or and meet other fans, which would be kind of cool, you can't do it because then everyone goofs on you. If you say anything nice, they're like, "You're a fucking suck ass. You suck Howard's asshole."
So it's basically a hate site.
It's the Stern Hate Network. That's what it is. And because if anyone says anything like, "Hey, I enjoyed the show today," you fucking ass kisser, douchebag. Howard hasn't been funny for 15 years. He sucks. He blows. It's like
Thank you.
It's like you get mugged if you say anything positive. So maybe we have to ask Mutt, is this for real? Is this really happening? Is the Stern Fan Network no more or what? But so far it has been closed. I went on there yesterday to see if Mutt still had it closed, and he did. And I applaud him.
I don't particularly like his PS message.
Oh, fuck you, Eric the Midget.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
I guess he feels you brought him down.
Maybe.
Now what the hell is Johnny doing? Something with water.
Let me hear. I heard that too.
Are we in the bathroom with Johnny?
He's taking a shit or a piss.
I think we heard him peeing.
That's disgusting, Johnny. There he is. Johnny, would you take a piss?
Yeah, I don't know you guys are.
I think we're hearing ambient, Johnny.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Howard, I want you to figure this one out, okay?
Yeah.
How come Jan's name is spelled J-O-N?
Yeah, because when you're from that part of the world, J-O-N is Jan.
Yeah, but his last name is Johnson. Why isn't he Jan Johnson?
Yeah, right. I don't know. Hey, wait. Here's Mutt. Here's Mutt. We're in the middle of a conversation with Eric, Johnny. Let me just Mutt, is this for real or is this something?
Well, first let me say, how is it I'm being blamed now for Eric the Midget's phone number? He doesn't even know that anyone on my site had anything to do with it. It's just, I think Mutt has, it's his fault for everything that happens on the internet.
It's happened through your site before.
You said I think.
Not the first time.
How would someone on their site get your phone number? How?
It happened because there are public information websites that I'm pretty sure that one of your losers went to.
Pretty sure. Like no one.
All right, Mutt, never mind that. You're gonna fall into a hole here. Just answer the question. Is this the end of Stern Fan Network, or are you just doing this temporarily?
Look, you asked me to shut her down, so I shut her down. People need a chance to think about what's going on,
right?
And obviously there needs to be some sort of change. So I'm talking to the staff now, and we are working on a plan on how we can try to make that change.
You have a staff?
I do.
How many people work at Stern Fan Network?
It's just a handful of us. I have a staff of volunteers, and we all do this because we love the show.
Right. You don't make any money, though, do you?
No.
No.
There was a time, like in 2006, like when you first moved over,
right,
that like money started happening, and people started getting in touch with me saying, "You're going to be rich." And then I got an offer to buy the website for like $1 million once, and I didn't take it.
Wow.
You're kidding me. Mud, what are you, fucking high?
I got another offer that wasn't to buy the site, that made it impossible for me to buy the site. And
you mean a legitimate?
That fell through.
You mean a legitimate guy who, came to you and said, "I'm willing to put up $1 million to buy the website"?
I got more than one, like right at that time.
Yeah.
And I got people that were close to you that got in touch with me that wanted to buy it just to put advertising on it. And
Mutt thought it was like Facebook. It's gonna $1 million. He goes, I'm waiting for $1 billion.
No, I wasn't holding out for more money. I got a non-website offer that made it impossible. I had to keep the website for this other offer, and I would love to talk about it, but I can't. And,
I'll buy your site now. How's $5 sound? I'll take the whole thing over. I know it's a big come down from $1 million.
Yeah, you turned down that $1 million deal, but we got you another one.
But I think it's foolish to turn down $5.
It was actually a radio offer that Tim made me, and to do that, I could not get rid of the website, and so it was like, no, this other thing's going to be awesome, and I would rewind the clock and sell it for $1 million.
yeah, I would have. You should have called me. I would have. I'll tell you what. I'll give you $5 and Benji's wig.
Well,
Benji took the wig off.
I could use the wig, actually.
Yeah. Hey, so what do you mean you're going to do something new with the website? I don't understand.
Well, we're going to bring on some more staff, so we're trying to decide who else we think we could trust that, won't get all power hungry and go crazy and just fight with people as well. It's
you mean you want to get monitors on there who will take the negativity out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want like the crazy hateful negativity, but I can't it can't be all beautiful either. Like people have to be.
Why can't you just get rid of it?
Get rid of the website altogether?
Yeah, like just fucking close it down like you did, like Eric and I were talking about.
Keep it closed forever. I could just go to Facebook, I guess, and chat about the show.
I mean, like why even chat? Like why like you've done it now. Just get rid of it.
Howard, they're going crazy.
Well, so what? You know who's going crazy?
Me, they're
all my haters.
Me, they're emailing me. Everybody's like, what are you doing?
All my scumbags out there are doing that. Well, fuck them. Let them twist on the wind.
There are actually much worse people out there. Like we've gotten rid of a ton of like the craziest of the people.
I was so happy.
And those guys have like another website where they like just talk about how bad it is that I don't let them talk freely.
Right.
They're the people that think I'm too controlling.
Please, you're not controlling enough.
Like you that think that I'm not controlling enough, so I'm always like in that middle.
Those people are my little monsters, like Lady Gaga.
But no, they're real monsters.
Yeah, but they're monsters. Like it's not affectionate. I go, oh, those are my little monsters.
Well, like when you guys get into a fight and you're arguing with one another, well, on the site, everybody takes a side, and then they continue that fight. Well, that just goes on, and everything lives forever.
I know there's fights, and then anytime my wife does anything for charity, they pick her apart, say she's ugly, and it drives me crazy. They go, she's ugly. I mean, none of those guys have fucked a girl that's halfway as good looking as her.
Half of them think that this is like a great joke, and the other half of them, I don't know why they're doing it when they pick on Beth. But yeah,
and I even said to Beth, I go, "You're one of the hottest chicks I ever met." And I've met a lot of chicks. She goes, "Yeah, but your fans are so mean." I go, "I know it's embarrassing to me that my fans are so like they're my like Mariah Carey's fans don't sit there and goof on Nick Cannon."
Do that.
Yeah, I mean, leave that to other people. My fans. I mean, it's hardly.
Your fans are horrible.
It's false advertising. It's not
this. I called them wolves one time.
Yeah, my little wolves.
Yes, and that is more accurate for your guys.
Yeah, well, keep it closed. Come on, man. What do you need that for?
I can keep it closed. There'll be just another site that sort of takes my spot.
So let him do it. Let him do it. Be done with it.
Okay.
What do you need it for?
I guess I will stop working on what I've been doing for the past day.
Well, do whatever you want to do, I guess.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but Eric and I are happy for one, and I suspect Johnny Fratto's happy.
Well,
too.
Eric's happiness is number one on my priority list.
All right. Thank you, Mutt.
All right, you have a good one.
There he is. Mutt says he's not closing it. He's working on something new.
Revamping.
He's revamping. Get a new logo. That one looks like Jackie Martling lettering.
I've fallen in love with that logo, but I will find a new one.
All right. Thank you, Mutt. That's Mutt, who he's at a crossroads, it seems.
Well, all he's got to do is just change, like, the stern, the S would stand for, like, stupid fan network or something.
Yeah, because I feel like an idiot when I read it. I tell you, it's crushing. I haven't read it in years. It's crushing.
Right.
I mean, it's just overwhelming. If I read that every day, I would just fucking jump out a window.
Oh, Howard.
Well, that's that cyberbullying that everybody talks about.
You know, I was bullied my entire life, and then I became cool on the radio, and now I'm being bullied again. I can't get away from this.
It's bad. It's bad. Stupid fan the network would be good. You know what I mean? That way it's not really...
Not tied to you, yeah.
Hey, Eric, Johnny, I got to go, man, but thanks, guys.
Okay, Eric.
All right, later.
Just real quick.
Eric has another thing.
There he goes. What do you want now?
One of the last things that I wanted to say was someone posted on my Facebook, "You ruined my life," for, the fact that SFN's closed. I wrote back, "Wah, SFN is gone."
See how bad Eric can be. Now you're turning into one of these people.
0.0 chance that I give a shit. What's that say about your life if your life is ruined now that SFN is closed?
Well, Eric, I'm glad you got that in, Eric. All right, thank you.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Eric. All right.
Talk to you after the holidays.
Right. Later.
Oh, that's it for this year?
I think so. I think that's the end. I think we're done with Eric for this year. Jim, go ahead. You're on the air.
Does Princess Norris and Fred ever ask you over for dinner or anything like that?
Never invited me. Never.
Not once?
Not once.
Wow.
That's
Why
right.
is that, Fred?
Because Fred doesn't want to go to his house.
Bring Michael C. Hole in.
Right.
What?
Now,
What
I
did
do
you
know
just
Howard
say?
doesn't want to go.
I don't want to go over there with Fred.
What about to a restaurant?
We've gone to a restaurant. I've invited Fred to restaurants.
But he said, did Fred ever ask you?
No, never.
I figure, you know what? Howard's got his own thing going down.
Thank you.
It's always been like this, Fred, that Howard has tried to progress the friendship between you two, and you've never wanted to, make friends.
Well, the funny thing is, with
if
Fred,
that's what you think, then you're entitled to what you
I've
think.
always extended,
the olive branch?
Not the olive branch. I'm not fighting with the guy, but
me either.
I've always tried to have. It's funny because Fred would be the one saying, Howard doesn't have a personal relationship with me, but I have been the one who has made all the overtures.
And wouldn't that indicate you want to have some kind of relationship?
Not really. I send out a lot of signals.
That's mixed signals, Robin. Sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, I appreciate my relationship with Fred. He doesn't bother me, and I don't bother him.
Am I bothering you?
You're different. you need my help. You're my project.
No, you could say it. If I'm bothering you, I'll back off.
No, you don't bother me. Actually, I don't see you that much.
But I sometimes invite you to do things.
And I enjoy that, honestly. I do. But I don't think it would be the same with Fred. I think it would be awkward and uncomfortable.
Oh, dear.
Right.
And I sense that, so I leave you alone.
I poked Fred on Facebook 3 years ago. I've yet to hear back.
That wasn't me.
I actually, Jim, I'm the one who has made all the overtures to Fred.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Howard. You tried for years to to be better friends, and it just seems odd because
Jim, you're pumping a dry well.
No, well, it's true.
No.
He's making a good point.
He's making a point.
I do all the
I've
inviting.
explained already why this relationship doesn't go
why?
any further. Because you give the impression.
No, I don't.
And, yes,
when I have you to my home, I give you the impression I don't want to be with you?
This is it. Don't ask me anything.
Wait a second. I've had you to my home a ton of times. I've invited you to
And
restaurants.
look, it's been very cordial, but I don't get that sense. It's not like a relationship
I'm
that
not
you might
blowing
have
you in
with
the
other...
fucking backyard.
What is that?
What do you mean? I'm rude to you in my home? I invite you and I
No,
gotta
it's
enjoy
very cordial. It's very polite, but it
well,
doesn't
what should I be
feel-
doing?
I don't know.
Of course it's cordial and polite. You're in my home.
Right.
But what is he missing?
What do I have to do to convince you I like having you?
I don't know. I don't get the sense that there would be any sort of thing. Look, it's okay. I'm not sweating about it.
No, I didn't say you were sweating, but Jim is right. I'm the one who's invited you.
I think it would make you very uncomfortable to get into.
If you said meet me at a restaurant,
right? I do.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you too.
Well, I'll contact you. Don't.
I'm trying to
reason
honor his feelings, Rob.
But you're making up his feelings for him first.
Really?
I don't
think so.
I don't know that he's totally wrong.
I don't think so, Robin.
Again. Howard,
I'm basing it all in intuition, but I have pretty good intuition when it comes to people.
If Fred was annoying me and said, let's go out to dinner and kept asking me, I'd probably be annoyed.
I didn't say keep asking you.
Yeah.
He hadn't asked.
It becomes a big deal when 30 years later there's never been an invitation.
You know what, though? I'm fine with it. I'd rather do the inviting. Right. On my terms. Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, now.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Just a quick comment and a question for you. First, Howard TV, I've been watching it. I've been loving it. I was watching the behind-the-scenes show. That was from probably a couple months ago.
Right.
The one with your office in it was pretty interesting because that was something I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen on Howard TV. And it was kind of surprising to get that look into your office and maybe think, does Robin have her own space up there in Sirius outside of the studio? And what does that look like?
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
What?
But isn't that office yours back there?
It's in the studio.
Yeah, but it's not part of the set. In other words, that's where your office is. But you have an office.
I don't really. I mean, I can't even sit in that place. It's so small.
Because it's a filthy mess. Mine's as small as yours.
It's not a filthy mess. It's now clean because they took all that stuff out and they stopped bringing stuff in.
But that's your office.
It's not really an office.
It's an office.
What?
We need extra space. Can we use it during the day?
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't want to say that. That's your office.
Just don't bring things into it.
Yeah, it's her office. She has an office.
I do not.
Okay.
In fact, when I was negotiating my last contract, somebody asked me if I wanted an office.
By the way, isn't that where you keep your green drink and all that? And you have.
I have a little refrigerator there, and when I bring in food, it goes in there.
Right.
Yes.
On the wrap-up show today, I'd like to hear everybody's opinion if Robin has an office.
I'll give it to you right now. Robin has an office.
Robin does not have an office.
Hey, and also, guys,
Robin has an office.
Why did they offer me an office if I have an office?
I don't know who's talking to you, but you have an office.
The head of the company, whichever company it was, I don't know. But
it's two companies. Oh, no, it's one company.
Somebody offered me an office.
All right.
Maybe it was an office at XM.
I feel you have an office.
Not outside of the studio.
Well, so what? Where it is, it's there. It's your office.
When I work, where do I work?
In your office.
No, I work right here.
Yeah, so I work here too.
No. I mean, even off the air.
Oh, well, that's your choice.
No, it's not a choice. You can't work in that little
You should go in your office. Go to your office.
And tours come by, and I'm in here working.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. I need you to be the eyes and ears. Gary, do you think Robin has an office?
If somebody gave me a package and said, put this in Robin's office, I wouldn't put it where she's...
You better not put it in there.
I wouldn't put it where she's sitting. I'd put it in that outer area. That's not an office.
Don't you dare put anything in there.
So you say she has an office.
Why is it now we don't put anything in there?
Robin,
because you don't clean up.
You came this morning with your pocketbook, right?
Yeah.
Where is that right now?
It's right outside the studio.
Where? In your office?
Which is in the studio.
Yeah, I know it's in the studio, but it's an office.
The man specifically said.
I understand, but
Do you have an office outside of the studio?
Yeah. Isn't that the same man that said it's two companies? You should sue him too. Then why did we build that side room for you?
I have no idea.
I see.
Maybe for my
it's your office.
For my refrigerator.
Well, it's your office. Who here? Betty.
There's not even a chair in there, Howard, because there's no room
that's your
for one.
choice.
There is no room for one. It would just get in the way.
Jason, do you think Robin has an office?
100% yes.
Oh,
Right.
He's going to agree with you anyway.
Okay.
He
Will,
agrees with
do
everything.
you think Robin has an office?
I'm the producer of the chatter. I choose not to comment.
Will, when you see me working
Why is
on the
everyone
chatter,
afraid of
where
you?
am I working?
Why is everyone afraid of you? Will, why are you afraid of her?
Will,
You should know that by now, Howard.
No, but I mean,
where do you see me working?
You're always working in your office. Or in the, excuse me, in the... I mean,
so that's another guy who believes you have an office.
No, where am I working? My office is this studio.
All right, okay. All right. Let's go to John Hine. You have an office. John, come on in and...
An office you can't sit in even.
It's not my problem.
She's always working in
redecorate.
there.
Yeah,
Her booth.
in her booth, right.
Yes.
But do you think that that's her office?
It appears to be an office. I'm not sure it's hers, but...
Wouldn't you think that you'd have to have a chair in an office?
Yes, you would think a chair would be in an office.
There isn't a chair in there.
No chair in there.
We'll put one in there.
Robin, when we started
The chair would get in the way. It's too small.
when we started here, there was a chair in there. No one ever said take the chair out. Maybe you pushed it out.
It's too small for that chair. It was always in the way.
Actually, it's a Burger King restaurant. It's not an office. John, do you think that's Robin's office?
Yeah,
I
do.
Okay.
You can think all you want. An office would be worked in. I can't work in there.
All right.
Apparently, I'm wrong, but
It may be an office. It's not my office.
It's your office.
It's
Gary.
Yep.
No one really enjoys Stern Fan Network at this point, especially people who work here. We've seen how cutthroat and just anti-Howard Stern show it's become. But given, in light of everything that's happened, I understand it's become a very awful and vengeful site, borderline dangerous. Do you agree with it being shut down, though?
I have to say that I'm very unaffected by it. I stopped looking at it a really long time ago because it was sort of brutal, and no one's ever come to me and gone, "Oh, have you seen what they're talking about at Stern Fan Network?" I know that they're probably saying stuff about me, but I just haven't followed it, so I'm sort of out of that world.
As far as the danger, we've heard rumors that, from Debbie the Pet Lady, that people are trying to contact her. The same thing happened with Eric the Midget, who's very happy about SFN being shut down. But from a freedom of expression, freedom of speech point of view, is it right to shut down a website just because it's anti-Howard Stern?
No, and nobody's saying that you have to shut it down. Howard just said my life would be better if it didn't exist. He didn't say shut this down or else. And there's a big difference between freedom of speech and freedom of expression. If you want to say Eric the Midget's an asshole, Eric the Midget's an ungrateful fuck, that's fine. If you want to say here's Eric the Midget's phone number, call him all day and night and bother him, that's not really freedom of expression.
So they've crossed that line into privacy infringement.
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
Howard, are you and Fred okay? Are you guys on okay
What is
ground?
this? Are you interviewing me?
Sorry, I just...
What the fuck is going on here? I don't get interviewed by you.
I'm sorry.
Fred and I are always good, man.
There you go.
That's it?
He's just understood.
What else you want to know?
The caller brought up...
Fred and I have a very nice relationship. We don't annoy the shit out of each other. We're not women.
It comes from an understanding from working many years together.
That's the whole thing. It's like it is. It's a real
Fred and I are
thing.
fine. Right, Freddie?
It's a real man's thing. That's
I
what
respect
it's all
Fred.
about.
Fred and I get together occasionally, and that's
Actually,
it.
Howard has been to 2 of my birthday parties, not to ruin anybody's fun. So there you go.
So,
sorry.
Wise up.
That's it.
He's right.
All right, thank you.
But if you're looking for us to
He's
get
my
in a hot-
Bashirt.
If you're looking for us to get in a hot tub,
He's
it ain't happening.
He's my Bashirt.
I'm fighting with everybody out there that's not an office.
Well, Gary goes to me, well, if that's not an office, we're dying for more space. Can we put people? I said, that's when it'll be Robin's office.
It's a hall.
You don't want
can't
people
put
in there.
people in my hall.
You don't want
That's
people.
what
Yeah,
it
right.
is.
You're going to cross over. Jason goes, oh, I'd love to use that as a quiet room for myself. I go,
please.
Can I go in there and put my wigs in there?
No, but there really is no way to work in there. It's just impossible.
It's your
I always go in there and work because
if you say that isn't your office, you're fucked because everyone's going to use it now. Just say it's your office.
Since it's not
It's my anti-room.
Anti-room. Anti-room.
It's a tea parlor.
Ow. Hey, Brian, what are you doing, man?
Hey, buddy, sorry.
We're trying to fucking... Come on in. Come on in, man. It's all right. Get out. Get in, get out. No, Fred and I are fine, and I have been to Fred's parties, birthday party. Let Robin through, of course, but...
She threw 1, I threw 2.
You threw 2.
What? You threw 2?
2.
You
I
weren't
only went
invited.
to one.
You weren't invited.
See, there you go.
He didn't invite me.
You have the problem with Fred.
Yes, exactly right. She was probably out of the country at that
Have
time.
I been to 2 of your birthday parties?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I only knew of the one.
You sure I was there?
I know you were.
I know I wasn't at his wedding.
I know you were
Yeah,
there.
none of us
Nobody
did
was
make
at the
that.
wedding.
He was at mine, though.
There you go.
I think I'm married. And Mark Consuelo's married me. I'm not sure I'm married.
I don't think you're married.
You better check.
I might not be. All right. Yes, Fred and I are fun.
Thank you. Robin, let's get a look at this quote-unquote office here.
Look, I got a printer here, and that would probably be where a chair might go if there wasn't need for all this other stuff. So there is no place to work in here. This is not an office. I finally decided what we're calling this is my ante-room.
Right.
So that's what it is. It's a transition area between me. It's someplace for me to put my purse, but it's certainly not a workspace.
And it's similar to the setup you had at K-Rock. No one was knocking you for having sort of an ancillary room to your main studio.
Did I have one again?
You had there was a little in-between room, I thought.
That's right, there was. Because I used to sit there and put my makeup on. I can't even do that here, it's so small.
What I think that...
I lost space coming
You
here.
did. I mean, this is really... And then with the door swinging open, if you look
Right,
at it,
yeah.
it's not an easy setup.
If you're sitting in a chair, you could get clunked in the head by the door.
It's a safety concern.
And you can't see somebody coming in. It's a mess here. This is not an office.
What this all comes down to is there's some jealous people out there that wish they had more of their own private space.
Sure.
And now they're gunning for you because they don't see you here 24 hours a day sitting in this room.
Right. But they can't have my ante-room.
Exactly.
But it's not an office.
You've earned the right to have an ante-room.
That's right. That's what came with this job, an ante-room.
Let those other schlubs fight for space
Yeah,
out there.
find your own space.
Because this is yours, damn it.
That's right.
All right, I'll leave you in your ante-room.
My agent is here. Don Buchwald, your agent is here. Fred's agent is here.
What is he doing here today?
I don't know exactly, but I think I have an idea.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is my agent, Don Buchwald, the man who changed my life.
And he's got a bottle of champagne.
He has a bottle of champagne, and this guy loves champagne.
He must be celebrating something.
What could it be, Robin? What could it be?
He's got an envelope in his hand.
wait a second.
Don, describe how long we've known each other.
We've known each other since 1984.
This is the man. I walked into his office. I had met with several. I never had an agent in my life. And I walked into his office, and he was the only one who actually paid attention to me out of all the agents I interviewed.
I wasn't doing anything else.
It was amazing.
He had some free time.
I got to tell you why I love Don. I mean, I love Don because for about 10 million different reasons. Don Buchwald is an amazing man.
Thank you.
And I hope that everyone in life has as good a friend and business person in their life as honest and as trustworthy and as beautiful as Don Buchwald. So I've never said that on the air, I don't think.
Back at you.
I don't know how you feel. Robin has horrible things to say about you.
I never say anything
And Fred
nice.
doesn't say a word about you. But
Yeah, but her mailbox is always full, so
Right.
I can't respond.
But you didn't have to present me with champagne, but thank you.
Well, I mean, it's Christmas time.
You know, the last time you brought me champagne, I just got fired from NBC.
Right, so what does this mean?
So,
right.
Interesting
We've
you
got
said
some
that,
boxes for you.
because this is about 25 years later, and I want to tell you, they've agreed that they made a mistake.
Now, you're holding an envelope. What is that?
Yeah, what is this?
They are now hiring you.
Oh.
And these are the contracts.
Yes. What would they be hiring me for at NBC?
Could you guess?
Janitor?
NBC?
NBC.
Am I going back to
NBCU.
terrestrial radio?
NBCU.
Didn't you know they sell all their radio stations, Robin?
I don't know.
NBCU, yes.
Yeah.
They've admitted their mistakes.
They've admitted their mistakes. That's the joke.
Right.
But they're hanging
Which
you
show is
in
on
the
NBC?
world.
Do you know what show that is?
SVU?
Television.
Do I have to say WNBC again?
You could try it. It might work.
Right. Don, what is your announcement?
this?
What is this, really?
So, you don't really know what's going on because we didn't put the fine points on it.
Right.
However, I've been up all night. We've been finishing our negotiations, which has been going on for the last millennium.
Yes.
And these are the signage papers of the agreement, which has been agreed to between Howard Stern, Howard Stern's company, Ms. Agent for Howard Stern.
And
Howard
who's he
Stern
agreeing
Productions.
with?
Yeah, make the announcement. What, yes?
And
playing football.
I'm going to let you announce it.
Okay.
And NBCU.
Well, Robin.
NBCU, is that a university?
Yeah, NBCU. All right, I will make the announcement.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Don.
Oh, well, why don't you execute
let
while
me
you
sign.
Who are we executing? You need to sign first before you say anything.
Execute Benji.
I agree to that.
Now, where do I sign?
There are 4 X's.
Right here. I will sign here.
Make
I wonder
your
what,
mark.
Twice on that page.
I wonder what I'm agreeing to.
Don't worry.
I'm sure I'm agreeing to some sort of misery.
I think that you're just signing yourself into slavery.
You've already told me I was honest and trustworthy. Not to
Just don't look at a thing.
Am I the new host of The Tonight Show? Is that what you're here to promise? All right, I'll sign here.
That's 3.
That's 3. And
One more.
This is very historic, Robin, as I sign.
Yeah, going back to NBC would be historic under any circumstances.
I'm not working with Imus.
For any reason.
Because I'll tell myself.
Now, what did you just sign?
Okay,
Robin.
these are signed. I'd say 2 things. Lee Strauss, counter signature and email to my office. Send the hard copies. And Rebecca, do your magic. And that.
What does that mean?
Everything is done now.
Rebecca's involved with the NBC publicity team and scheme.
Oh, so
and,
they can send
Lee
out an
Strauss
announcement?
is the authorized signature to countersign the agreement.
All right, I have no idea what you just said. So let
I
me
guess
just say.
now that you've signed, he can sign and everything's
He can
done.
sign. So now
I believe
It's
Robin.
official. So what did you just do?
I just joined the cast of Glee.
That's not NBC. Come
Robin,
on.
I've just agreed to be on The Biggest Loser.
Stop it.
They've noticed my weight went up. And they agree that I need to lose weight. No. I am very happy to announce the beginning of a new and exciting...
Can you believe NBC and you?
WNBC. You know, Robin, many years ago...
I don't care what it is. If you sign something with NBC, that's amazing.
It just shows you that maybe the Jews and the Palestinians can get along.
Anything can be solved.
You know, when you think about my career, I've been at war with almost everyone and every network. For a while, CBS, NBC. Yeah. I'm waiting to go to war with ABC.
They haven't come around yet.
Let me say something very serious right now, Robin, if I may.
Yes.
Yes. As I said, the Many years ago, I don't know exactly how many years ago, I did work for NBC. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, my God, do I remember.
And Don, the day I got fired from NBC and you got fired, and Fred did not get fired that day.
No, he didn't.
He got fired several days later.
He was the only one they kept.
Yes, and I believe the traffic cop, the girl, even got fired that day. But Don walked in with a bottle of champagne that day. And he looked at me in the eye and he said, I said, Don, why are you bringing champagne? He said, because this is the best day of your life.
Wow.
And I'm toasting it. Your career will flourish now. You're stuck at a shithole, is what he said about NBC. Now he's negotiating with them.
Now he's putting you back in the shithole.
And he turned to me with all sincerity and he said, I'll never negotiate with these guys again. But anyway, we had...
Hey, times change. We're talking to the Vietnamese, right?
That's right. At the time, I'm not. At the time, we did drink champagne. And
yes, we did.
I didn't fully understand it, but Don was 100% right. And Don has always been right in my career. I can't point to a time where he was wrong. He told me over the years I needed to be on the radio in L.A. He told me, whatever he told me, I needed to syndicate. Whatever he told me, he was right on 100% of the time.
Yes. And what has he told you now?
Except for this time. He's completely wrong. No, this is what happened. Several months ago, Don received a call from the people at America's Got Talent.
Yes.
I guess that Piers Morgan was leaving.
They knew Piers was leaving.
They knew Piers was leaving, and would I be interested in going on America's Got Talent as a judge? And Don normally doesn't call me. Believe it or not, I get a lot of offers over the years. And some of the offers I've said to Don, don't even tell me about because they're ridiculous. They're just dumb. So when Don called me, he said, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I know you watch the show. He goes, I don't watch this show. I don't know about this show, but they've offered you this judge thing. I said, I'm interested. He said, really? I said, I'm interested. I said, I would like to be a judge.
Yeah.
He says, all right, you know what? I'm going to tell them that. So he went and told a gentleman, Paul 𝗻𝗠. Who else was in that
Paul
meeting?
𝗻𝗠, Meredith who's the executive producer, and Bob Greenblatt, who's the chairman of NBC.
Right, and Bob Greenblatt. And everyone at NBC was very high on this idea. So,
wow,
graciously,
things do change.
They do. Well, all the shitheads...
I mean, the top of NBC thought you were horrible.
Robin, let's make it clear. All the shitheads who thought I was horrible at NBC
are
gone. Because they were incompetent, which we knew at the time. And so this began a new era. And it's not even NBC anymore. It's NBCU. One company,
what
by
is
the way.
you?
It's one company, not two.
I didn't know about you.
Right, yeah. But that's another story. They admit to being one company.
Is that right?
They
You
do.
sure?
Yeah. Anyway, by the way, you and I have always been thrilled with the people at NBCU because we know Comcast and we know we're on Howard TV and they've given me tremendous opportunities. So I was very, very excited about perhaps talking with these people because I know they're honest, good people. And so they flew in on a private plane just to meet with me. They did. Now, immediately, I was pumped up with myself.
Of course.
I wanted to run to you and say, you're not going to believe it. These guys are flying in from California.
Is
That's
coming.
right. So anyway, that day, the five of us met right here, and we were sitting and talking.
Right here, where? You mean in New York?
In New York.
Okay.
Right in the studio. They came. They
came here?
Well, I had a nap first.
Oh.
So, I mean, I was working back in my office first. And so I came out of my work area, my office, and I came in here, and we had a long discussion. And I began, normally in a meeting, you let them talk. But I don't do that.
You didn't do that.
I began my treatise on America's Got Talent. I began to talk about America's Got Talent. And what I feel was right, and what I feel was wrong, and where the show should go in the future. And I gave a 1-hour discourse on America's Got Talent.
They got.
They got a lecture. They were like, hey, asshole, we're here to tell you.
It's our show.
It's our show, and you're lecturing us. Did I lecture for an hour?
Lectured. I took notes.
Oh, my goodness.
I looked over at Don. He was asleep in his chair. He could have cared less.
I'll wake up when the work is ready to be done.
Don was like, I really...
If he'll ever stop.
Well, one of the things Don has taught me in business is to let people talk and to listen, and I've never been able to do that.
You haven't done it yet.
Right. But so we sat and we talked, and I'm a big fan of the show.
Absolutely.
A huge fan of America's Got Talent.
Well, what did I tell you? As soon as the rumors started, I was like, you might as well because you do it anyway.
Well, my wife sits there and listens to me judge every week. And she says I'm brilliant at it. Feels that I'm on top of things, on top of my game. But actually, when I quieted down after an hour, the people at America's Got Talent said, we feel you're uniquely qualified to be a judge. We feel, Piers has done a great job. I said, do I? I think Piers is fantastic. I will say that, and I've told him that.
Mm-hmm.
But they said, we feel you're uniquely qualified. You've been on the radio for, what, 38
However
years.
many years it is, yeah.
You had the
Let's stop counting.
They began to praise me. They said that I had the #1 movie. You've made a successful film. You've made a successful soundtrack and music. You've entertained people. You've made stars out of people who really are not
Well, you
stars.
know what? Now you're making a point. Is this what we can expect? Beetlejuice will be a big star.
Can I tell you something? If Beetlejuice auditioned, I would listen. But actually, just the opposite. I told them that show has a little too much nonsense. When we were in the meeting, my part of it was they were complimenting me. I said, look, if you're really serious about me as a judge, I got to tell you something. You might think I'm out of my mind. You might think I'm crazy. But I take judging very seriously. First of all, when these very young children come on, I'm going to want to talk to these mothers who march them out there. I said, you know, they got to be prepared to lose, and they got to be prepared to hear the truth. Don't call me a scumbag because I'm going to tell your kid he has no talent.
Right.
You understand? I said, in this nonsense of Howie and Sharon putting through less than talented people, it's got to stop. And under my administration...
Well, this should be interesting.
There will be no Frank Sinatra impersonators winning for the year.
Is that right?
That's right. And they said,
I mean, the guy would have made the show because
let
he
me
is
tell you.
talented.
By the way,
right?
I thought they were going to get up and leave.
By the way, you have just violated 4 clauses of the agreement.
Have I? Did I really?
No.
Oh, well, too bad. I wish I had. I wish they'd fire me.
Now he's going to be trying to get
That's
fired
right.
every week.
No, but in all seriousness, I said, look, the show is not about me. The show is very good. It's your #1 show. It's the #1 summer show on NBC.
Absolutely.
I said, I in no way want to get in the way of the show. My job is to judge. If you put the talent in front of me, I will give you an honest opinion. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but feelings are going to be hurt. You can't judge That's right.
and not hurt.
Now, by the way, I do want to remind you that Sam Rubin of KTLA did a brilliant discourse the other day how I will not be offered the judging position and how I will not get it.
And wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where is the show going to be taped?
I want to play... Well, I'm going to give you all the details. What, are you in a rush? How dare you speak to me like that? You don't realize I'm a judge.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's right.
I was just a little concerned about the working arrangement. I'm perfectly willing to move to Los Angeles.
You know, so we after this meeting, we had the meeting, and I said to them in the meeting, look, there's a couple of problems why I can't do the job. I would love to be the judge on America's Got Talent, but I have real problems. I said, #1, I have a job here. It can't interfere with my job here. I have a commitment to the radio. And I can't do the show from L.A. I got people like Fred who anchor me down, who are like a lead weight on my foot, who, because he has a child, he has to be here.
Hey, Don, you got any contracts for me?
Fred, don't worry. I did this for you, Fred. I turned down the job for you. I said,
right.
look, I can't. I did.
I was willing to go.
Robin, I knew would pick up in a minute. And
Yeah,
she's like,
your voicemail was full.
I said, I have a staff, I have people. We do the show here in New York. And plus, I said, if we did the show...
You're consigning me to winter?
Listen to me. Let me tell you something. I told them that they said, Howard, we think you're so important to the show, we will move the show to New York. Now, this turned me on for a lot of reasons. #1, I think the show is going to be even more exciting from New York because it's
No, it won't. It's too cold.
#2,
People be freezing.
the mayor's probably going to give me a medal.
Absolutely. Bringing business into New York.
Bringing business to New York. My fans will love it because they will get to sit in the audience at America's Got Talent. I'm sure they'll throw me a few tickets.
Oh, my God.
It will be a happening.
Marianne from Brooklyn, a regular.
Oh, Jesus.
Marianne, are you going to be...
Howard, I beg of you, don't hang up on me. I knew it. I was willing to share, Howard. I predicted it in my bones. I knew you were going, but I never expected it today, Howard. You pulled it out of the hat today, Howard. I never expected. My heart is beating a mile a minute. I want to be that little old lady.
All right, she'd give me a headache.
Good Lord.
Now, let me
you
tell
didn't want to hang up on her, but how could you not?
Right. Robin,
Yes?
I will, of course.
So the show is going to be here.
We have a couple of dates where I will be, flying around the country, but I have that worked out.
Mhm.
And then, of course...
It won't interfere with here.
It will not interfere with here. And then when the live shows occur, they will be here in New York,
Mhm.
where, of course, Robin, you may come with me and watch me judge.
I might as well go watch you
might as
judge
well.
because sitting at home watch. Oh, maybe I do want to sit at home and watch
No,
it. I
you need to
hate
be.
the show.
Oh.
You can hit me with a stick if I make the wrong move. Beth is already picking out outfits to sit in the audience. She knows how important that is, and you need to go shopping.
But I'm just trying to decide where would it be best for me to watch the show.
Right.
That's what I said to him when the rumors first started. I said the only bad thing about it is then I have to watch this show,
right?
Which I really don't care to.
Listen, you don't have to watch the show, but I said to NBC,
I have to talk to you about what you do.
Right. I'm going to have such a headache from that conversation. Listen, I told the people at NBC I had problems, so they solved that problem immediately. They're moving the show to New York.
Well, that's even nice for Nick Cannon, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't worry about Nick Cannon. But I will...
I don't know. He might be shooting something out in L.A. I have no idea.
I told you I like Nick Cannon on the show. I feel the show has very good chemistry. I'll work with whoever's sitting there. But I will not accept nonsense. If people think I'm the crazy man, I am not. No. I am the voice of reason. There will be absolutely no goofy acts like puppet, those guys who were in the puppet costumes that Howie put through. And I told Howie this. I said, that's not going to happen when I'm there.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Puppet costume.
I said the kinetic king is not going through under my administration.
There were people I did see that there was this old guy who really couldn't sing. Remember that guy? And he used to dance. He looked like a homeless man.
Right. Listen.
And they sent him to Vegas.
Goofy acts are not going through. Don?
There's nothing wrong with talentless older men.
All right, Don, you're going through.
But now what will they say? They won't say you're going... Because where did they shoot the show?
They shot in L.A.
Okay.
No, we have Vegas Boot Camp Week, which is all worked out into my schedule.
Vegas Boot Camp Week is still there.
You have to come with me.
You're going to Vegas.
I'm going to be in Vegas for a week during boot camp. What did you get me into, Don? Boot camp.
Because I didn't even know there was a Vegas Boot Camp.
Get me out of this. Don, I'm sure there's a way.
I don't look at them. I just book them.
Right. Well,
so there will be, when the initial things are going on, you will still be saying you're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
But in Vegas... You'll be saying you're going to New York.
Yeah, I will be judging people, and believe me, my opinion is the one that matters on that show. All the other judges will follow suit.
Well, yeah, nobody listened to anybody but Piers for real.
Right, exactly, and I will, believe me, I'm going to be Piers on steroids. Trust me. So I am going to...
Little did Piers thought he was becoming you. You become Piers.
That's right. I took over his job.
Oh, my goodness.
But there will be no more nonsense. I am telling you.
So there's going to be a very serious show.
It's going to be very serious. It's going to be a Howard Stern that's very different from the radio. It's going to be a no-nonsense judge. And I will rule fairly.
Okay. We won't even recognize you. What did you say you were? Oh.
I'm going to wear a wig.
Are you going to have Eric the actor on your lap?
Yeah. Well, first show, Eric the actor is on my lap. No, I'm not going to listen. It's not about... I'm going to be a judge.
Goof it up.
After NBC pumped me up with
No blackface, no?
No, I won't be in blackface. I'm going to go there as a serious judge. And I'm going
to do what will you wear as a serious judge?
A suit.
So you're going to wear a suit and a tie?
That's right. No, not a tie.
No tie.
Lest anyone think I'll wear a tie, I won't. But I've already thought about it.
Yeah.
In order to up my credibility as a judge, I will
What are you doing with your hair?
I will have it neatly coiffed. I'm going to shave my head like Curly from the Three Stooges. I'm getting a crew cut to show people how serious
I don't know that hair is so serious.
I know. This hair is hard. They're like, you fucking freak. I'm not taking you seriously. Well, let me tell you something. It's going to be something else. I am prepared. I am ready to judge.
Okay, so now how is the schedule in New York?
Well, the show will be airing this year. We got the Olympics. When I say we, me, the NBC family.
Yes.
Me and the NBC family.
Yes.
One company, NBC.
Right.
No confusion.
Right.
They don't become two companies one day and then one company the next.
You made sure of this. Did you ask?
I asked, are you guys one company or two? I got to know from the beginning. They said, oh, no, we're one company. I never heard of a company being two companies.
Because I just want to make sure you didn't take it for granted.
Even they didn't understand that two-company concept. They said, well, wait till I sue you. All right. Anyway. I'm very excited.
Well, you didn't tell me. We were talking about the New York schedule.
Oh, the New York schedule. The show will be airing on, you know what? I'm probably talking out of school, but it's 2 nights in a row, and it's all worked out. Don't worry. I got it all figured out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm exhausted already. Well, let me just also say, I recently signed with CBS to do 2.5 Men. I'm replacing Ashton Kutcher. That's right. And that's the new thing.
You're now becoming that guy who takes over the roles?
Right. You know, lest anyone think that everyone is excited about this. There are those that are not.
This is just going to be announced right now, right?
This is it. This is the announcement. But there are people reacting negatively, I'll be honest.
Do you think Howard Stern will make for a good judge on America's Got Talent?
Do me a favor. He should disappear. I think he's an embarrassment. He's offensive. In every sensibility, he offends. I can't find any redeeming features.
How dare you?
Just wait. Just wait. That's
the way,
right. She's going to be a huge fan.
Another announcement, not as big, but still, I'm replacing Ryan Seacrest on American Idol as well.
Oh.
Yes. Anyway, by the way, Sirius...
No, I guess they don't run it.
Sirius Radio just said congratulations to me. XM still can't decide.
They haven't heard yet.
They don't know how they feel.
They haven't heard yet. News gets to them a little later.
Right, because today they decided to be two companies. One day they might be one company again. We don't know.
Wait a minute. XM is calling now.
Yeah, right. XM's on the phone. Hello, XM, what? Oh, you're one company now? Oh, okay. Don, this is exciting. I'm really excited about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am very happy for you because I know how much you love this show.
That's right.
And that you've I mean, I sort of felt that he wanted to be a part of the show. I used to wonder why he was so obsessed and was talking about it every episode.
Right.
And then I thought when that came up, I was like, well, that's perfect because he's been sitting at home chomping at the bit to do this.
Robin, dreams do come true.
I know Fred is disappointed.
Fred is jealous.
Fred said he didn't think this, he thought this was beneath you, remember?
You want to know something? I've had a change of heart, and I'll tell you why. Because it irritates the shit out of people like that were just interviewed. The fact that you're going to be on that show is going to be a new wrinkle in American entertainment society.
I can't wait to see the fallout.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe that this is our swan song.
But more importantly...
Man, we won't be able to come back and play all of this stuff.
More importantly, yeah, right. We have to wait 2 weeks now to play all of the fallout when we get back on the radio.
It's going to be amazing.
But more importantly, Robin...
When does the show, when does all this start?
I start taping stuff in February, where we go around the country.
Okay.
I will be around the country. Look for me.
Oh, my God. How did you get him to agree to this?
I got him drunk. I bought a case of this. This is the last remaining
I will be
bottle.
appearing in St. Louis.
Here, have this roofie.
Oh, my goodness.
Don date raped me. Actually, I will be appearing in St. Louis. Where's some of the places I'll be appearing? Vegas.
Austin.
I will be in L.A.
Austin, Texas.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there still a warrant for him?
Maybe. Rob.
I think some of the cities are still up for grabs.
I see. They don't know yet.
But the locale is
up for grabs. Yeah.
Howard, I wanted to ask.
Top secret.
But he'll be going around the country. How many states, how many different locations
Many
are there?
locations. We search the entire... Our company searches the country. Our show searches the country.
Well, you don't go to every one. They have, like, regional focal points,
Robin,
right?
listen to me. I will find the next big superstar.
So it's not the X Factor. Simon Cowell is wrong that he's going to find it. You're finding
Simon,
it.
you mean my boss? Simon is wrong? I told you, Simon's actually like the executive producer.
Right, this is his show. This is his franchise.
Well, it's my show now.
Is this a multi-year deal?
I am not commenting on that.
We don't comment about business ever. How dare you?
Don, make a comment on that.
My comment is no comment.
No comment. I don't want to reveal too much today, Rob.
No, because when Robin said this is our swan song, I wondered, is this for the next 4 years?
No. I meant that, all of this stuff is going to be happening in the press, and we'll be sitting at home not being able to comment.
Gary, how dare you not understand Robin? Robin is saying that we're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Got it.
You understand? Yes. Jerry, you're on the air in Detroit.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, congratulations. Now I know I have to watch this show.
Yeah, you're with me. We'll sit together.
Yeah. And,
no need to be hostile.
Just as long as the one thing that you convey to Sharon and Howie is, would you pay to see this person in Vegas? Would you pay $100? Would you pay $200?
Right.
And that's why they pick these lame singers, and no one's going to pay 5 cents to go see them.
Jerry, one of my criteria as a judge, as I explained to NBC in my treatise, my 1-hour treatise, I said to them, it's got to be somebody you'd really be willing to pay to see.
Well, nobody's come out that I would be willing to.
Jackie Ivanko came out of America's
I wouldn't
Got
pay
Talent.
to see her.
How dare you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course you would. She's a little girl.
You wouldn't pay to see her.
I don't pay to see anybody. I get comped. That's right.
Yeah.
But let me just
I'm also looking forward to the backlash. I think that's going to be the funniest.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I just can't wait to hear everybody.
The articles, the commentary, it's going to be amazing.
You know, Don, I knew something was up because I got an email from Brandon this morning, one of the guys who works on Brandon Rigg, who I have been dealing with, and he was congratulating me, so I figured something must have been up. You know?
Well, we were discussing this until the wee hours of the morning, literally.
Yeah, well, this was on and off for months. I didn't think this was happening, and then it was happening, and all that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm really, really excited about it. I feel I have something to contribute to this show, and I will be a fantastic judge.
Well,
thank you, Rob.
I don't know if there'll be fantastic talent.
Well,
that's my question.
There's 18 million people in New York, and quite frankly, do we really have to go around the country looking for talent? There's got to be somebody talented here. Can I just sit here?
You're really going to. You seem to be embracing this travel. That's what's stupefying me.
My wife and I sat down. We talked about it. We don't want anything to interfere with our relationship, and so we worked out the schedule.
Yes, but I'm talking about you having to get on a plane.
Listen, I'm not choked up with it. I'm not choked up with it, but I'm going to do it because America's got talent.
America needs you.
America does need me. There I am. Goodbye.
It's prop plane.
Isn't that shitty plane they put me in?
I'm very excited.
Why are you? What do you have? Ants in your pants? Why are you running out there?
I got meetings.
Where are you going? You say goodbye.
No.
I'm in the middle of a historic announcement.
You know, most people beg to be on this show.
All right. Don, are you leaving or are you staying?
No, I'll stay for a while.
Yeah. All right. Sit down. You're making me nervous. All right, Matt, go ahead. I mean Don's like
he's hovering.
He's like getting out the door, and
what
it's making me
doing?
Revel in this. Matt,
you gotta go.
Okay. I mean, when John F. Kennedy spoke, nobody walked out of the room.
That's right. I'm billionaire.
That's right. Matt, go ahead.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, Howard, congratulations.
Thank you. My agent's leaving.
He's busy, apparently.
Do I have to see Jay Leno at the NBC Christmas party now?
Oh, forget that. Those upfronts?
I'm not seeing him there. At the
upfronts, you and he are now going to... Who's going to be the biggest star of NBC?
Hey, I don't upfront. That's how big a star I am.
That's Provision 7.
Really?
Right. Yeah, no.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to trump Jay and not have him be the big guy at NBC?
I don't care about Jay. Jay's a flea on my ass. He couldn't win America's Got Talent. He has no talent. Whatever talent he had got drained out of his head.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Matt. Thank you for the congratulations.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
I just want to say, I've never watched America's Got Talent in my life, but I will now. I have a feeling that the ratings are going to absolutely skyrocket.
Of course.
Especially if Eric the Midget's on your lap. I mean, that's going to happen.
Eric will be most likely on my lap every week.
That would be the greatest thing.
I'll sit in the audience with Eric on my lap.
Oh, that would be great. Didn't you do that once?
No, remember we put, what was his name? It was our other Bigfoot. When I did the Millionaire show.
Bigfoot. Yeah, you were on there.
Bigfoot was my significant other.
Yes, and he was on your lap. Nick, you're on the air in Lake Tahoe, California.
Thanks, Howard. Congratulations. This is going to be great. And like everybody's saying, it's going to boost our ratings. You will be the #1 show on television with having
You'd
you on
have to tune in,
all
right?
The fans. It's going to be great.
All of America is dancing in the aisles right now. Finally, something. Look at that.
I am loving it, dude.
Thank you. Susan, go ahead in West Milford, New Jersey.
I can't believe
Hi, Howard.
Right.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you, and I want you to do things that make you happy, but I hate this idea.
Why?
Because I don't want to turn into your show in the morning and have it be a recap of America's Got Talent all the time.
It won't necessarily.
Not necessarily, no.
But it might very well be. It depends on what I want to talk
I don't
about.
want to have to watch. And I'm going to have to watch now. Because
look, we're all in the same boat, my dear.
That's right.
I know we are. Well,
Let's go to Josh right now. Josh, you're on the air in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Hey now, I thought you'd be pleased to know that the 2 top trends on Twitter are America's Got Talent and Howard Stern.
All right.
Of course. All of America is a flutter.
I can't believe you didn't want to announce this to one journalist at least. Just have somebody in here.
You're a journalist. I'm announcing it to you.
Please.
You know what it is? This thing just happened last night.
I know. You guess you didn't have time.
Yeah.
Or...
I mean, I could have met with some journalists, but you know what? They may have something more important to cover. Although I can't imagine what that would be.
What's more important than this?
That's
well,
right.
the war is ending, but who cares?
That's right. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're on the air in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Rosie's got her own private jet flying her back and forth. Do you get that in your deal?
I don't want to say, but of course I
Rosie doesn't get a better deal.
Yeah, that's right.
And the other thing is I'm kind of worried about this announcement maybe jumping the shark on you a little bit because, I mean, you're so popular. You're trying to go, I don't know, be forced mainstream.
Listen to me. Mark, I've thought all this through. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I'm at the point in my life where I can do whatever I want. You understand?
Right.
I've done it all. I'm huge.
You
And I don't-
finally reached that point
Yes.
that, what was the program director's name who said you should just go on and never say anything?
That was Steve Kingston, who I had locked up in a mental institute years ago. No, Mark, understand this. I don't sit and worry about what other people think anymore. I used to. I'll admit that. But this is something I want to do. This is something I need to do.
But they're going to try and contain you.
Contain me all you want. I will sit there and judge. That's my
No,
role.
he just wants to judge. He's not being contained.
I don't feel contained, restrained at all. I've met with people. I've told them how I will conduct myself on the show. They didn't even ask. I told them.
He loves this judging thing. You don't understand.
I want to judge. I hope to be a great judge.
Will Ralph be dressing you?
You know, I hadn't thought about that.
Well, you said you had thought about how to dress.
What if I dress in a clown costume?
What about lighting and camera angles and all that shit?
We got a lot to talk about.
They're doing the Barbara Streisand light.
That's right. Wait till you see. By the way, if these people from NBC are listening, lots of pinky gels.
He only gets lit or shot from one side.
Less from Inside Edition. Yes, less.
Howard.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, I have to tell you, as a longtime listener, and I remember back when you were talking about the ABC deal, I said to anyone who would listen, Howard is not going to take that job. So, color me shocked, and I just have to know, what's going to change about the show? What would you like to see changed about the show?
Listen, what I want to see changed about America's Got Talent is more serious judging. I don't want Howie and Sharon fucking around with their goofy picks. Let's go in there and really get extraordinary talent.
And they don't think that's part of the entertainment of the show, having
No.
the goofies?
No, they were doing it to
goofballs.
attack peers.
Your point is always that it should be something that you'd want to pay to go and see.
That's right. That's my criteria. Let me tell you something. If it's a guy jumping from a platform 100 feet in the air or something, it's got to be something that turns me on and I say, this is something I'd go pay to
What
see.
are you going to do with those dance troops?
They're in big trouble. Stay home. I mean, some of these dancers, they got to be kidding me.
You're going to cross with Howie Mandel because he loves that.
Howie's going to get in line with me then. Trust me. I've already spoken with Howie privately.
Did you? And you said no more dance troops?
That's right. No, there'll be dance troops, but they'd have to be extraordinary, like a Blue Man Group type. You would have to have something really special and original. No more of these Midwestern cheerleader types. Right, Don?
No tumblers and
Tumbler.
pyramid makers.
If I can do it, that means it's not a talent. Tumbling.
Was there concern or any discussion on your part or NBC's part about how things you talk about on your show might affect the image of America's Got Talent?
None whatsoever. They recognize that my radio show is something separate. They never once gave me a lecture about morality. They never gave me a lecture about how I should behave. I told them what I think should be done, and they agreed.
Plus, this is subscription.
Right.
Does it matter to you? I know you send the guys out in the street all the time, and they compare you to people in the news, and some people have a very bad image of you.
That's right.
People who don't listen, but I'm wondering if you are.
I've done horrible things.
Well, guess what? You know what? They've improved people's images
That's right.
in the past. It can be done again.
Listen, Les. This is Les. Let's be serious about your question. I have a very long show business career. There are people who dream of having long show business careers. They burn out.
Right.
I understand the business. I understand what it takes to stay on top. I understand what it takes to be a star. I've conquered all aspects of the media. I had the #1 pay-per-view special. When they told me New Year's Eve is traditionally a horrible night for pay-per-view, I went on there. When I went to radio stations that were toilet bowls, I went on there. You don't understand anything. I'm explaining myself.
He's not finished explaining.
You just think I'm great. I'm extraordinary. Les,
the choir, my friend.
Les, listen to me. I am the only one qualified to judge these shows. I'm the only one qualified. I know what America needs. America have spoken. I'm quoting Nick Cannon right now. America have spoken.
Will you be willing to let America speak?
America will speak with my leadership. All of America will agree with my decisions.
Well, I agree with it, Howard, only because I know the nuances of Howard Stern. I'm not sure everyone else does.
Let me ask something. Are the judges allowed to vote?
Well, the judges have an X they can hit.
No. I mean, can you actually vote after the show, or is it verboten for you to vote?
I don't think you're allowed to vote, but I'll figure a way around it. If there's a way to cheat, I will. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
How willing are you going to be to talk about the show on your show?
I'll talk about anything I want on my show.
To district the talent.
Here's a perfect example. Last week on the X Factor, that little girl collapsed, and there was a whole backstage thing going on. We now get the inside skinny on what happened after the camera stopped rolling.
If I see nonsense going on, it'll be reported right here, Robin.
Thank you.
Yes.
And how
everybody better shape up.
You always complain, Howard, about how you look on camera, and
that's a problem. All right, there's a major problem.
They'll be saying we can't really make out the third judge. Who is that?
I will be in complete darkness. I'm thinking of wearing a hood over my face so I don't have any bad camera angles.
Oh my God, the unknown judge.
I'll look like a Klansman. I'm going to bring back that look. I'll be under a blanket. That's all. Les, let me tell you about my look. It is true, everyone knows, and I'm not going to disguise it, that there's problems with my face. But if my face is lit properly with professional lighting, at certain angles, I can look almost human. And I am relying on the professionals at America's Got Talent to light me properly and to shoot me from my right side. I will ask them to meet with my director, Scott DePace, and 𝗛𝗻𝗄𝗏 about how to light me and how to shoot me.
Right.
If they could put the cameras up in a blimp and shoot me from that angle, it would be great. Yes.
Lots of questions coming from the office. So could I throw a couple of them at you?
Please.
First question is...
Remember now, I've been elevated to a judge.
Understood.
So, call me Mr.
Yes,
Stern.
Your Honor.
Call me Your Honor.
Your Honor. Will you address Nick Cannon about the way he talks?
Nick Cannon, I told you, is an excellent host of that show. He brings the proper energy to it. I am not critical of Nick's work on America's Got Talent.
So you're not giving him a hard time because you said that sometimes he talks black?
No, listen. He occasionally puts on an accent to appear, quote-unquote, more black.
But he's black.
But he is black. I don't think Nick needs to do that. He doesn't need to develop street credibility on that show.
Okay. What street are we trying to get on?
Here's another question.
All right.
Another question. Between you and Howie, what is going to be the level of germ phobia on the show? Like, is it really going to be...
Oh, my God.
Well, I've talked to NBCU about that. And there will be lotion, that hand gel. The entire audience will be bathed in it.
Will that be like, you should do that the way they do Coca-Cola on American Idol? Just be you and Howie with that hand gel.
Howie and I will be walking in hazmat suits.
Actually, yeah, the judges should be in bubbles.
Sharon doesn't care, but Howie and I will be in a bubble. My sister is on the line who wishes to talk to me.
Ooh, we haven't talked to Ellen in a long time.
Ellen only knows me as her brother, never as a judge. Yes, Ellen.
Howard, I wanted to call and congratulate my baby brother. I am so proud of you. You're going to be so wonderful. You make our family proud.
Thank you, Ellen.
I wonder if your parents know.
Well, my father always wanted me to go to law school and become a judge. And I skipped law school, but I am now a judge.
Now you're a judge.
That's right.
I'm so excited.
She just hung up on herself.
I love that show.
Will you come and visit me on the show topless?
Yes.
Topless?
Will you be topless?
I might consider it for this.
Whoa, that's right.
Next time I might consider it. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Happy.
I just received a telegram from my father. He has no email. Thank you, Ellen. I love you. He opened 2 cans of sardines for his sandwich today.
Yeah.
Usually it's only 1. It's very exciting. Thank you to my sister, Ellen, who I love very much.
Wow. She was very excited.
All of the family can't believe I'm a judge.
No, did you talk to them about this?
No. First of all, I told them, they didn't know what the hell I was saying. I go, Dad, I might be a judge on America's Got Talent.
Hold on. Let me switch phones. I can't hear you. What did he say? A judge. He's a judge.
He's now a judge.
Oh, he's a judge. Is that right? That's right. He's a judge. That's very good. We don't watch that show. We watch Dancing with the Stars. He's going to be on. We're going to watch, right? Of course we're going to watch. Of course.
That was the conversation. No, I haven't really. I discussed it with them a couple of months ago when it was put out there. My mother was like,
what do you need that for?
Oh, you're kidding.
I said, well, it'd be fun to do.
Oh, yeah? But I thought you wanted to work less. What does that entail?
I said, well, you got to travel a little bit, but it won't be too bad. The travel's not that bad.
Oh, really?
Oh, dear.
Should I call Paul and have him make a statement on behalf of NBC?
That's a neat idea. I think I have his number.
Hey, Gary, come in here and get this number. This is Paul 𝗛𝗍𝗍, a top guy at NBC.
A terrific guy.
A terrific guy.
Yeah.
Who
he
loves
shepherded this whole thing. And
he was a shepherd. Like a sheep I went to.
Like Jesus, he was a
he brought it back.
Paul's lovely. He's a British gentleman.
Is that right?
A great
what is he?
Person to hang
Australian or British? What is
British.
He's British.
But we're going to change that.
Right. He's a top guy over at NBC. He's considered one of the top guys.
I mean, what is his title?
He's the
head 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. I don't know what is his.
He's the head of reality television and now late night television as well.
Oh, so he's Jay Leno's boss too.
He can fire Jay, which I'll encourage him to do in this phone call.
And we can't forget our good old pal Steve Burke, who is
Steve Burke. I want to say wonderful man.
Who is Steve Burke?
Steve Burke
Robin,
is like
please,
the head of Comcast. He was Steve Burke.
I'm just asking for the audience.
Oh, I see.
Robin knows.
He was our boss at E. He was our boss at In Demand. And
that's right.
again,
Steve
So
Burke,
everybody now knows.
who is considered the top guy in the industry for years, and now we are lucky enough to be again with Steve Burke.
Wow.
Of course, and Paul 𝗻𝗠𝗍𝗍, and everyone else. Look at me. Who would ever think I'd reach in with it? NBC.
Stranger things have happened, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
That's about the strangest.
Yeah, I don't know anything stranger than that. Unless I announced.
I'm sitting here thinking.
Unless I announced I was
becoming.
Unless I announced I was becoming a woman, I don't think it would get any stranger.
I got to tell you how good Robin is. She and I have spent a lot of time over the course of the last 2 or 3 months in meetings and various Robin pursuits.
Well, don't let her leave me.
She never once asked what was going on.
I know you're never going to tell me.
I wouldn't tell you.
Well, you never tell me what. If you can tell Robin what I'm up to if you tell me what Robin's up to, because God knows I want. Excuse me 1 second. Is this Paul? Hey, Gary, you got Paul on the line?
Hello?
1 second, Howard. 1 second.
Oh, sorry, Robin. You know what? We weren't talking about me for 2 seconds, and I got.
And you said, "Oh, I've got to get off this topic."
Yeah, we were getting on you, and I didn't like it.
No, he was about to congratulate me.